Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeed. Got the conversation today. If y'all didn't know, P. Diddy's PR shorty said, yo, listen, I got to get the fuck up out of here. She hit, she dipped, she's up out of the way. So that really is telling me everything I need to know. But also, this dude's bodyguard came out and said, yeah, it was really baby oil like that, and cheeks getting clapped. And particularly, it was Meek Millie's back getting blown the fuck out. That shit is crazy right there, yo. So, so let's get into this thing, family. Let's get into this thing. Let's do what we normally do. Y'all already know how we get this.
Let him cook. Let him cook now. Let him cook. I said, let him cook.
But he was the chef up north.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Massive shout outs to everybody that's in the building, y'all. If you didn't know, now you know. My name is Chef C. This is On Their Next Podcast. We attacked them with the Angry Black Man's Book Club for Pat Talk number 39. Very consistent, family. We've been very consistent with this thing. And of course, if you didn't know, this is brought to you by Bloodline Films from the Soil. Black American docu-series where we travel all around the country, waking up the culture, cuisine, and of course, the Black American grassroots advocates in pursuit of reparative justice, family. And of course, you know your meal is definitely served up out of the community kitchen. And family, the hand that rocks the cradle, Kamala been throwing parents, particularly women, in jail through her whole damn career. And folks are acting like she's the best thing coming. But I'm here to tell you that the propaganda machine can only go so far because the people are speaking up and she ain't really landing like she thinks she landed. Right? So let's get into this thing. We're going to take a brief commercial break and we'll be right back after this. This is On Their Next Podcast. And of course, we attacked them with the Angry Black Man's Book Club for Pat Talk number 39. And you better believe I'm your host, Chef C from New Jersey. Keep it locked with your boy. We'll be right back after this commercial.
I've been all over the world. I've noticed this about Black Americans, and I'll stop here. We have more people trying to turn us around than I've seen for any other group anywhere in the world relative to what our situation is. That you've got teachers, you got people that will just do stuff. If they find out you're legit, just help you because they want to see Black folks make it. We do have this. This is lacking in other places, I can assure you. But you know what? Our desire to save people cannot be greater than people's desire to be saved and to help. So the people that do not want it, let them go. Jesus said, let the dead bury the dead. I sure get it nowadays.
Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeed. Of course, if you didn't know and you're here for the first time, that is Bloodline Films Bloodline Films from the Soil, episode Washington, D.C. with our brother, Dr. Randy Shaw. And ladies and gentlemen, real quickly, let me get into quick advertisements. Ladies and gentlemen, if you got to get that drippity drip, right? Yeah. Drippity drip. Thanksgiving is around the corner, family. I need y'all to, one, if you're going to step like you know what you're talking about. Black American Heritage flag, Converse's get those so you can slide the right way for this Thanksgiving season. And if you're talking about spinning the block in that kitchen, make sure you go over there and get your aprons from the soil.tv put on section. Get your Black American Heritage flag apron so you're cooking up the proper way, right? Food got to taste right. The seasoning's got to be popping. This is definitely going to assist you in your spirit to get that meal together. You know what I mean? Now, with that being said, before we get too far, let me go through the chat, see who checked into the kitchen right now. Salute. I see my sister Q to the scales in the building. As always, rocking with us, showing love. One of our D1s. Salute to my sister Q to the scales. Salute. Most definitely. Let me see who else is in here. Okay, yes, indeed. We got our brother Cut the Check in the building. Salute. Let's see who else is in here real quick. Okay. Yes, indeed. My brother Nico in the building. Salute to everybody. And most definitely salute to my brother Nico in the building. Yes, indeed. Salute to you, brother Nico. All right, family. Now, a couple things I want to talk about before we get too far. Listen, if you didn't catch my earlier broadcast, right, I was testing some systems out. You know, it is what it is. I was testing some things out. Some of these platforms, these softwares are pretty interesting. But I also mentioned in the earlier test run that we will be coming out with a cooking series for everybody. That is the plan, family. We will be coming out with a cooking series that everybody will be able to access via Patreon, live cooking demonstrations. The holidays are near, so we got to make sure we got everybody proper, okay? And I'm in between delineated cuisine or calling it cooking with Chef C. And we might just stick with the cooking with Chef C. I'm probably going to keep it a buck because honestly, this is an objective platform for the most part. Definitely we slant heavy toward Black American type of time. But yeah, I'm going to be doing all types of cuisines on this thing. And I want to show y'all exactly how to do it live in real time. So once we set that up, which will probably be done by the end of next week, I want everybody to go over there, get your Patreon membership, become a part of that program. You'll get recipes, family. Okay, you'll get regular demos in between cooked healthy food and some of the holiday shit that's going to have you putting on that weight. And then, of course, you'll have a big barrage of different types of cuisines. It won't just be one particular type. Like, we're not doing all soul food. We're not doing all Italian. A nigga like me know how to do sushi as well. So I look forward to showing y'all some of those techniques and different things like that. And, of course, like I said, you will be getting the recipes with those, y'all. Try to spin the block on your own, right? We always got to try to look and do different things, elevate what we're doing on this side. So I see 40 of y'all in here already. Salute to everybody that's checked in. But that's what we're going to have rolling down the pipeline in the very, very near future, y'all. So be on the lookout for that. Definitely be on the lookout for that. Now, with that being said, I'm sure the brothers are going to get in here shortly. We'll touch on that. Okay. All right. Brothers will be getting in here a little bit shortly, and we'll touch on that for sure. But let's get into something real quick, and then we're going to jump right into this Diddy situation. I got to cover the Diddy thing simply because it is what it is, right? It is what it is. I can't really get away from it too much. So we will be covering the Diddy situation. However, let's bring up some of this stuff here. Let me see something, y'all. All right. Now, in lieu of what's going on with Diddy, I do find it a little hypocritical of this fake ass justice system on who they choose to incriminate. right? And the reason I say that is, you got people coming out broad daylight saying that they've ran a lot of jokes, a lot of plays against regular people, and they haven't spent any jail time, family. And when I'm talking about one particular person, um, I think we need to give your girl Cardi B the shine that she deserves, right? Cardi B deserves a lot of shine, okay? Because Cardi B, over the years, particularly en route to her little stardom, that she has drugged men, right? She was a jukes female, set niggas up for the loogie, and nobody's coming at her with the extra RICO. I'm trying to figure out, is that because men aren't coming out speaking up against Cardi B? Like, what we looking at here, right? So I want to elaborate this, make sure we refresh everybody's memory on this, because some cats forget, right? Some cats forget and act like Cardi B is the mother of the year. A lot of these hoes be mother of the year all of a sudden, right? So let's bring this thing back up, because we got to make it make sense here. Fair use, of course, family. We're gonna fair use this. Let me bring this up real quick. Pardon your boy. Let's fair use this thing. And again, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe, family. Cardi B, I got something for you, okay? Since you all of that.
Why y'all keep?
Now, do y'all remember this clip of Cardi B? How many of y'all remember this clip of her? Cardi B, again, on her way to this little stardom, because again, a lot of these chicks, they get their fame off of being a loud, obnoxious female, right? Very annoying to me. And then next thing you know, she's sitting down with your political parties. She's got the nerve to call herself at one point speaking up for Black America. The irony. It's crazy for me. But check this out. And listen, y'all think that the guys that she was sticking up back in the day weren't black cats? I bet you any amount of money they were. Let's play this. Fair use.
I paid over $50,000 in studio time, because you gotta pay good engineers, you gotta go to a good studio, and you gotta put in that bread. I did it with my money. So for a bitch to say that I don't motherfucking deserve it because I don't put in no fucking work, now that's when I feel like niggas is bugging. Cause I did it myself. Niggas must have forgot, my nigga, the shit that I did to motherfucking survive. Like, I had to go straight. I had to go, oh yeah, you wanna fuck me? Yeah, let's go to this hotel. And I drop niggas up and I rob them.
Let's marinate right there. She said, y'all must have forgot. Yeah, you remember what I did? I drugged niggas up and I robbed them. Salute to the 50 plus in here. If this ain't an admission, I don't know what the hell is. Why isn't somebody going to pick your girl? Somebody help me out here. Why isn't Cardi B getting picked up like your boy Diddy? And trust and believe, my cape is not on for Diddy. At all. Okay? It's not on at all. You know what I mean? But Cardi B need to get picked the fuck up. I don't care if she did just have a baby. She need to be behind bars. This is a villain right here. This is an absolute villain. Let's play some more of this, though. Let's play some more of this.
That's what I used to do. Nothing was motherfucking happening to me, my nigga. Nothing. So for a bitch to motherfucking say that I don't deserve shit, that's when I know they fucking bugging. Because they do not fucking know the shit that I had to do so niggas could take me out. Because nobody wanted to help me. Nobody wanted to fucking help me, my nigga. Nobody.
All right. Nigga cry, chef see a river. You know how many females out here struggling? Huh? Do we know how many females is out here struggling, but they not resorting to the jukes? I got no, listen. Lock Cardi B up. That's where I'm coming from. Lock Cardi B the hell up. Yes, indeed. Get her up out of here. Salute to my brother Twizzle for checking into the community kitchen. Twiz, what it look like to you? Are you up to speed, player? What it look like? What it is?
Hey, what's up, Chef? What's up, Chef?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not up to speed. I was just listening to Donald Trump talking about a reparation tax cut and stuff like that, and it kind of caught my ear. But go ahead. I see you got the thought. I see you got the Bacardi thought up there. So what she do now?
Well, I mean, again, we're gonna keep it up to speed. I'll indulge. This is what I am comparing this to is the selective outrage everyone is having when it comes to Diddy. Yeah, he did some freak nasty shit. However, ain't no different than your girl Cardi B. She's on tape here talking about the jokes that she used to run on niggas. So yeah, I'm listening. I'm advocating for her to get the justice that she deserves. She needs to be locked the fuck up. Yeah. I'm that type of cat. Let's keep on going. This not only did she double down in this clip, she tripled down in this one.
Why y'all keep writing Cardi, whatever, Rob Man, whatever crap? So what? I'll do it again, bitch. I don't give a fuck. I don't feel bad. Y'all know how I don't feel bad for no niggas.
Now this is Cardi B with money now. Y'all understand me? The first one was the quote unquote struggle Cardi B. Now you got the paid and laid Cardi B, and she's still talking about she will run the play on any nigga. Huh? Yeah. Let me see what my sister Q to the scale said. Let's not forget she threw a shoe in a black woman's face on Love and Hip Hop. I knew I hated her then. Salute to my sister Q to the scales. That's a fact. That's a damn fact. But again, this is my thing. Hold on real quick. Pardon me, y'all. Pardon me. Salute to Brother Kev for hitting the cash. Hello? Right on time, Brother Kev. Salute to you. Appreciate you, man, for hitting the cash up. Anyone else, feel free. If you'd like to support the program, feel free to hit the cash app, $FTS49. And my brother Black American Service and Supply, my brother Vader, for hitting the cash app earlier today when I was on that bike ride. Salute to you. Yes, indeed. Salute to our brother Vader for supporting us prior today. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, Cardi B needs to be locked the hell up. That's where I'm coming from with this.
Not only that, Chef, the niggas who she did need to come after her and sue her motherfucking ass.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? They need to sue her ass. Not only that, get her for defamation and a bunch of other shit because she's bragging about it. Not only, as you said, she's doubling down. Not only that, she's acting like a tramp, tripling down. You know what I'm saying?
You understand me?
she needs to pay the cost. And they always talk about she don't have no respect for men. Well, hey, we finna show you what it is to be treated like a man. You know what I'm saying? She need to get her ass stung. You know, hey, they got that video of her going around getting bent over. Nah, fuck getting bent over, bitch. You finna get stung. You not finna be able to get up from this. Yeah, you ain't finna be able to get up and clean your little nasty, ass off from this. You know what I'm saying? For real. Go ahead, Chef.
Salute to you. That's a fact. Salute to my nigga Twins in the building. Hey, hold on, y'all. Hold on, family. Hold on. Peace to Brother Bruce checking in, man. Please, peace to the God, Brother Bruce in the building. Let me see. They got the goods on Cardi B. She can catch it any time. It's just not her time yet, since she's still making money for the machine. Now, Bruce, that's a Bruce fact right there. I gotta give you that pause. I gotta give you that one. That's a Bruce fact. She's definitely still making money for them, But let's keep this one. And if she's not making so much money for them, she still represents a good degenerate sector of how they want black people to be depicted, right? Because even in these scenarios, y'all, in these situations, we're all one big Negro, unfortunately. That's the problem then. But let me go to let me see who's in the building. Shiesty, is that Shiesty? Oh shit. We got Shiesty in the building. Salute to Shiesty. Wow. What's happening, Shiesty? I know. Talk that shit in that chat, Shiesty. Talk that shit in that community kitchen chat. Salute to Shiesty Bomb in the building, y'all. Wow. Okay, my sister Star is in the building as well. We're gonna resume the program, y'all. I gotta put some respect on the people that's live with your boy. Salute to my sister Star. What's happening with you, sis? What's happening? Good to always see you. Man, listen. Hey, Brother Vader, that drop is in there, man. Tap in, man. Tap in, Brother Vader. Salute to my brother, Black American Service Supply, in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Our brother Vader is in the building. Yes, indeed. But let's keep on going with this, y'all. Your girl, Cardi B, I am advocating for her to get the justice. You know, I'm advocating for those young men that she played the stick-up game against. Yeah. Those black men or those innocent boys or men who got hit with the jokes by Cardi B. She was out there drugging cats. I'm advocating for them. You know, right.
Hey, Chef.
Yes, sir.
If it was the other way around, wouldn't that be rape?
Well, let's go where we gotta go with it, brother.
You know,
Twist.
wouldn't that be rape if that was a man drugging a woman up and having his way with her and taking her for everything? Wouldn't that be rape? Wow.
Well, I mean,
things that make you say,
Well, again, we're living in a very selective time, brother Twiz, where even if they admit to doing some jokesty shit, it don't even matter. That's the dangerous part about the society we live in now. You know, let me play a little bit more of this. Salute to our brother Vader Bass checking in.
Feel bad for no niggas.
Let's start that over.
Why y'all keep writing Cardi, whatever, Rob, man, whatever crap? So what? I'll do it again, bitch. I don't give a fuck. I don't feel bad. Y'all know how I don't feel bad for no niggas. I feel bad for no niggas. I'll do it the fuck again. What?
Cardi B, quadruple down for y'all, for all of y'all. This for all of y'all that's just coming in here. Almost 70 in the building. This is Cardi B telling you I ran the play. And what? Nobody's sending me to jail. Let's go. $1,000
in studio time because you gotta pay good engineers, you gotta go to a good studio, and you gotta put in that bread. I did it with my money. So for a bitch to say that I don't motherfucking deserve it because I don't put in no fucking work, now that's when I feel like niggas is bugging. Cause I did it myself. Niggas must have forgot, my nigga, the shit that I did to motherfucking survive. Like, I had to go straight. I had to go, oh yeah, you wanna fuck me? Yeah, let's go to this hotel. And I drop niggas up and I rob them.
My brother Vader Bass is in here. Ladies and gentlemen, Black American Services Supply. My brother Vader is in here. Vader, talk to me, man. Listen, do we have an admission here, right, on tape? And why isn't Cardi B's home being raided like P. Diddy, right? P. Diddy got 1,000 bottles of baby oil all over the place. That's a crime scene. Cardi B got bodies too. Let's talk about it. Talk to me, brother Vader.
You know, I gotta admit that I'm not as informed as everybody on this, but as I listen to other people speak, I agree with some of the chatter that's out there that says that it's not really about Diddy, but it's about what they confiscated from his house that has other people in a bind. And I don't think Cardi B have it like that. Like she's small fry compared to who Diddy has on videotape, who Diddy got in contracts with, and
all that kind of shit, and what those contracts are, that kind of shit. Whenever I listen to Cardi B, it just immediately on spot takes me back to that Fresh movie. She sounds just like that dumb Puerto Rican kid, that you were just waiting for his ass to get shot, like she's so small potatoes and thinking that she thinks she's fresh. She ain't fresh. Fresh is fresh. Puffy is fresh, right? So he's got the goods at his house. They got that shit, and everything that they're doing to him is probably to leverage bigger shit or other shit. But nobody's fucking with her like. Can she even do her man even like to hear her talk?
Right. Come on, man. Well, I mean, clearly he don't like hearing her talk. He done cheated on her a few times, and now she got that child, and she's gonna be raising him by herself. So I mean,
exactly.
we looking at what happens when nigga shit lasts for too long in a certain area. But real quick, salute to my brother Nico for hitting the cash. Much appreciated, brother Nico, for always supporting the program, man. We really appreciate you on this side. You already know that. Thank you very much, man. But yeah, I am looking at this situation here, family, and we, again, like I said, I am advocating for those young men. I need Cardi B to get locked up. I need Offset. I think that's his name. Yeah, Offset to take full custody of those kids that they got together. And yeah, let her spend some time. An example has to be made somewhere, right? Because first and foremost, Cardi B ain't no genius like that. She had to learn that behavior from seeing it from somebody else, right? She ain't sharp like that. She loud as fuck, but she's not intelligent. Let's be clear.
She busts the stupid dope moves. Hang on one second.
Right. That shit. So again, we're looking at a situation where, again, I need Cardi B to go to jail. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, let's keep this train moving here. I wanted to touch on this real quick. Now it's time to go into the Diddy situation, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. This shit look nasty. This is nasty work. Extra nasty work. Enough nasty work to put the kitchen out of service, right? Almost near enough nasty work to put the kitchen out of business. But let me go ahead and show y'all what I mean by that. P. Diddy's one of his old bodyguards came out, said that he was in there blowing Meek Mill back out. Right? Now, again,
pause.
Pause. Right, with the extra, pause. Don't hold me on that. Salute to everybody that's checking in. He was in there blowing Meek Mill back out. So, pause. Again, that just sounds crazy. But I'm not going to play the sounds, family. I'm going to spare y'all that. Let me try to speed it up and just go right to the bodyguard, because it was some murder scene shit. Okay? And I think everybody needs to peep this. It was definitely some murder scene shit. So y'all, y'all in the internet world, y'all can go find that clip. I don't want to play that shit. It fucked me up. But
we're not playing that.
Pause. Yeah, we're not playing that part. Even what he about to say sound crazy as hell. But yes, indeed. Just the young man I've been waiting for. Ladies and gentlemen, the wolf is in the building. Juan J. Johnson, Lone Wolf Fire. Yes, indeed, brother Juan, sir. Good to see you, hear from you. Are you up to speed, sir?
I am up to speed, sir. Good to be here. Good to see the brothers. Good to see those in the chat. Good to see everybody that's listening. The wolf has landed. Yes, I'm on the scene.
Yes, indeed. Absolutely. But it's good to have our brother Juan J. Johnson in the building. I'm going to check in and see where my brother Short is at. But yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, this is the bodyguard of one P Diddy. But let me hear. Did you hear the first portion of Cardi B clip, brother Juan J Johnson?
Yeah, I heard that part about the.
Okay, and your sentiment as a former police officer, sir. Should she stand or be held accountable for her past deeds in the way that we're seeing Puff Daddy? What say you?
She confessed to a crime.
Come on.
She should be locked up. She should have been locked up. But we got two type of justice system. It's that, they wink at what she did. But Cardi B, she didn't just confess. She doubled down. So yes, she plainly admitted that, yes, I drugged them up. I robbed them. She should be locked up immediately.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. See this, and this is what I like. See, when you got a retired police officer, now firearms trainer, letting y'all know what it really is all about, ladies and gentlemen, it can't really be questioned here. So salute to our brother Juan J. Johnson. Lock her up and throw away the goddamn key.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brother Vader, real quick though, sir, you are. I mean, we got Black American gentlemen on this panel here, who also happen to be fathers to young women. How do you prevent your daughter from being influenced by one Cardi B? I mean, they may be aged out of being influenced by her shitty ass. However, that ripple effect that may happen from them actually having offspring at one point themselves. How do you block this negative influence from, interfering or, coming through your home? How do you protect that from happening, sir, or prevent it from happening?
Man, I kind of, man, I feel bad for saying this, but I've kind of raised my girls to be kind of uppity Negroes. I kind of hate saying that. They just there's a lot of discernment there. There's a lot of they move with a lot of they move with a lot of observation. They do a lot of analysis, and they're way more commonsensical than me. They will never make the mistakes that I made. And to some extent, I did make sure of that because, I was very honest with them about mistakes that I made. I didn't try to pretend that I was something that I was not. I never pretended to be perfect. In fact, I think through sharing with my kids, like, honest perspective on things, I gave them the discernment and the ability to decision make, to assess things. And so they don't even fuck with people that they would never they wouldn't like. And this is what I meant by I raised two uppity Negroes. They would never even like consort with people like Cardi B. Now me, on the other hand, I surrounded myself with people like,
yes, indeed,
like her. But these are mistakes that I made, lack of judgment and things of this nature that had me not discerning and not being careful who I surrounded myself. And this is why I made a lot of the mistakes that I made. So early on, I impress upon my kids that, like, who you surround yourself largely determines who you're going to be. And
right.
if you want to, and if you want to better yourself in life, then you're going to have to surround yourself with people that you can learn from. Yeah.
Well, you know what? And I appreciate that, Brother Vader. Real quick, y'all, let me salute my sister DW for checking in the building like she always does. Salute to our sis, Queen DW. Salute to sis DW. Most definitely, though, Brother Vader. Again, it really starts in the home. We hear so much about that, but not a lot of people are practicing, let alone implementing any of that shit. gotta practice what we preach out here. My brother Lone Wolf Juan J. Johnson, also another father of daughters as well. You know, I gotta echo that same question to you. I gotta spin the block to you as well, sir. You know, present fathers prevent degeneracy, or is it just an internal principle with which that daughter has on her own that prevents that kind of future behavior? What say you, sir?
It could be a combination of both.
Okay.
I think both. I think that as fathers, we must give instructions first.
Right.
In spite of your internal instincts, the males will give instructions. We don't just provide and protect. The principal thing is we give instructions. Right. Now, whether our children abide by those instructions, that's something totally different, because you can be the best of the father, best mother, and give the greatest instruction, but they still won't do what they want to do. But hopefully you've planted the seed that it will eventually grow and become a beautiful tree. Right. Again, I'm always saying this. You either raising two types of children, a gift to the world or a tyrant. There's no in between. A gift or a tyrant. So we give them instructions with the hope that they will take that instructions and be productive citizens. But if they don't, because now we're seeing in real time millions of young children without instructions, right, doing whatever they want to do. They are becoming a law unto themselves. You can't tell them nothing. So you have to give instructions. And if you don't give them instructions, guess what's going to happen? They're going to come across law enforcement who's going to put something on them.
Come on.
If you spare the rod, you spoil the child. You have to give them instructions, because if you don't, they're going to meet somebody like me who's an enforcer. He's going to show you got the right one today.
Come on now. Salute to our brother Juan J. Johnson. Ladies and gentlemen, I got to say this, though. The brother Negro, did I just see the Negro Knight check in from Biden's backyard? Holla at me. Brother Negro, are you in, man? Are you in the building, sir? Is the Negro in the building? Talk to me, sir.
Oh, the Negro's here. He testing. 1, 2, 3.
Yes,
what's up, man?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed,
man. I saw what was going on. I just blindly hopped on the stage. I wanted to see what was y'all fellas was going on. Enlighten me real quick. Put me up to speed. Got the training wheels on real quick. So get me off of that, and then we go from there.
Okay. Well, we on right now. We going past Lil Cardi, but we gonna talk on P Diddy now. Pause. So we'll let the Negro get up to speed, man. But salute. It's good to see the Negro still alive. You know, he's out there in Biden's backyard, ladies and gentlemen. He's behind enemy lines. So he's dealing with all the sorors.
Oh, man.
He's dealing with all of that.
It's even worse online, bro. These online classes, these professors, like you advocating for black folks. You're talking about different ways of getting us paid and looking at these people as criminals. Oh, they want your head, man. They want your head, family. So I'm just gonna keep it 1,000. I would never discourage a student who's advocating for the best of our community. We need that in all settings, no matter where we're at. And so I just want to let y'all know that the revolution is right where you stand. It is really right where you stand at.
That's a fact. Yeah, because they've been jumping our brother Negro, y'all. They've been jumping our brother behind the enemy lines. So y'all make sure y'all sending prayers to that brother, man. Let's get into this clip right here, and then we're going to highlight all the brothers. Twiz, I'm going to be coming to you first once we get out this clip. And again, fair use, y'all. We're not playing the nasty sounds. That shit sound crazy. But even with this dude about to say sounds extra wild. So we pausing. I'm saying pause in advance. Let's play the track, y'all.
All the champagne was spiked, son. Like, all the champagne was spiked. Everybody was passed the fuck out. I don't drink. So I was playing that shit off like I don't fucking drink. I smoke, nigga. Like I smoke and I had my own weed, but like everybody was passed out. Yo, Diddy had that man in the room. Look, yes, I put my ear to the fucking door.
Pause just because you did that. But let's play some more of this. Pause just because you even did that, though, my guy. And why you going live with all that saliva in the corner of your mouth? But anyhow, I digress. Let's play some more.
And I brought the phone because Diddy started going in overdrive. I ain't know what the fuck was going on, but I just heard balls slapping against ass cheeks. I heard niggas struggling to take dick.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
I bet you $1 million he stayed there and listened to the shit too.
Well, my nigga, hey, Twiz, that's why I said, dude said he's standing 10 toes down on being a creep listener. Talking about, I put the tape, I put the phone up to the jaw and I was hearing, this shit is crazy.
Yo, this dude's a listening Tom.
Tom, that's crazy.
The listening Tom, yo.
Pause. Let's play some more.
I heard niggas being like, yeah, daddy, like when he started all that daddy this and daddy that, and then I heard some hollering and struggling, like, yeah, I kept the phone there and I recorded all that shit because I was like, this nigga Diddy rich. So I'm finna put the squeeze on and get me a couple.
Hey, pause. Oh God, yo, Twins, man, let me holler at you, man. That's what's happening. Y'all doing this in the West Coast, man? Pause, man. What's happening with the player over here, man?
Man, come on, don't pass that. Don't pass that this way. That's our East Coast brothers, man. That's your way, man. That's New York and Philly, man. You know what I mean? Man, I heard of Philadelphia, but he trying to get Philadelphia cheese, and he trying to get Grace. Damn, too much information. But yeah, man, that right there, man, is man. As a man of honor, that's something that you can never live back. You know, and not only that, once you lose that, you're not a man no more. You lost your manhood. And I don't see how niggas walk around like it's okay. No, nigga, you lost your manhood. Another man violated you. It is. Hey, I passed the mic on that because that's disgusting, man. Pause.
I got two questions, bro. Like, one, how does a nigga know what balls slapping cheeks sound like through a door? That's one. That's one. And two, why is this man entertained by that sound? Like what? Like what? Like if I heard, I'd be like, oh, I'm in the wrong fucking place. If I could hear it and identify it, then to me, record is not the first thing on my list. The first thing is on my list is who brought me here, who invited me, you know, and where's the exit? Right? Like this nigga is the whole priority of everything. Something's not right about that nigga on the screen, whoever that is.
Hold on. Yeah, nah. Yeah, family in the chat. Let Shiesty Bomb live. I like Sister Shiesty Bomb. She always troll. That's her thing. Wherever Shiesty Bomb go, they be on that troll type of time. So let Shiesty Bomb live, family. And salute to the 100+ that's in the building with us right now. Right? Salute to the 100+ in here. Yeah, I mean, again, Brother Vader, it's a Philly, you know, look at this Philly nigga. He looked like a Philly guy, you know what I mean? And, you know, like Twiz said, he probably had a couple chopped cheesesteaks going through him at one point, man. So pause. But the mere fact that he thought it was cool to sit there with his ear to that ain't no ear to the streets. This is not no thug and shit here. This ain't no ear to the streets, my boy. You a closet booty banger. That's what you are. You's a closet cat, man. So let's go ahead. Let me hear from the Brother Wolf, and then I'm gonna go to the Negro. Brother Wolf, sir. Listen, sir. I mean, The ordained. Yeah, listen. That kind of language, that doesn't come from, as far as I'm concerned, that don't come from a masculine man. That don't come from a heterosexual guy. Right?
Well, let me go full disclosure. I'm not familiar with guys having sex.
Let's be right.
All the noises they make.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with it. That's just not my cup of tea. But again, what you choose to do behind your closed doors is yours. My challenge is this. I'm just trying to figure out, when did having consensual sex become a felony?
Go there, Wolf. Hold on now.
We're talking about consensual sex between adults. How is that a felony? How is that inappropriate when you have consenting adults on both ends, male and females? You know? Now, what Cardi B was saying, that wasn't consensual. That was rape.
Yeah.
This whole Diddy and the other dude, that's consensual. And we need to keep it 100. That's consensual sex between two adults. That a leaked tape or tape was leaked, and we know now, if it's authentic, that it's possibly two males, okay? But that's still consensual. That's all I'm saying.
Brother Wolf, I have a question for you. Do you feel that she's running these streets free because she has the complexion for protection, or do you think it's a measuring of who has what as far as information and can be flipped to, potentially pop or I don't know, extort other people?
I think it could be a combination of both. I mean, who is she? I mean, who really is she? What value is she? I mean, when you look at her and P. Diddy, you talking about a singer versus an executive. That's two different worlds. She has to come to him to get on. You know what I'm saying? As an executive.
Right.
He deals with a whole different realm. Okay. Cardi B is probably she benefits from just being the Black Girl Magic piece, because Black Girl Magic don't have a culture. It's just Black Girl Magic. It ain't whether you are Asian or whether you're Latino or whether you're African American. It's just Black Girl Magic.
Right.
So the females come under this one umbrella. I'm not going against her. And most of them knew that she was like this and said nothing. But everybody's on board against the whole P. Diddy piece, or anybody else who they deem that's inappropriate, out of pocket behavior. Okay, that's why I stand.
Brother Negro, what say you, sir, about this, man? Is it a uppity Latina, or is it bussy neglect? I don't know, man. What say you, Brother Negro?
Man, my head is spinning right now. This is crazy, yo.
Yeah.
No homo. Yo, this shit is really, really crazy, and the guys are just like, Cardi B is a criminal, right? There's nothing there's no FBI, no investigation, no RICO, none of that stuff being pulled, right? And she's able to walk the streets. But Diddy, who did have a consensual type of situation going on, people could have pulled the Cat Williams approach and just said no. You know what I'm saying?
Well, hold on, brother Negro. No Meek Millie. Pause. No Meek Millie. No, not no Diddy. No Meek Millie is the new saying that I'm going to be ushering in here. It's my understanding that most of the people at Diddy's freak-offs were drugged. So could we even go with the consensual angle? Pause.
Wait, okay. If he's giving out party favors and handing them out, again, they could say no. And if they didn't know, they have a right to leave. These people saying that they didn't have a right to leave or they didn't want to leave because they wanted to fit in. Sound like they succumbing to peer pressure. Isn't that something they tell you to get over when you're in high school and middle school? So like I got a different perspective about it, and I am side eyeing these weirdos, just across the board. Like, and my thing is, again, why is Cardi B not in jail, not investigated, nothing? But because the victims are black, allegedly because the victims are black men. That's the real honest truth.
Well, go there, brother Negro, because that's my sentiment. Go there, brother Negro, real quick.
Yeah, the criminal justice
Negro
system.
cook. Let me get that.
Yeah, the criminal justice system has failed black men in their protection of their rights.
Yeah.
In a fair trial, fair impartial investigation. Hell, even when they get exonerated, we still get treated like criminals. So that's kind of the reason why I'm so hostile about this stuff right now, specifically, is because of one of the course assignments. They were talking about OJ. This man is dead and gone, right? They can't let the dead bury the dead, but they want to recycle these type of cases to denigrate the image of and I would say do educational digital lynching of black men, educational digital lynching of black men. So that's the reason why I'm kind of a little kind of annoyed with it, because the real criminals, just like Cardi B and others, they slip through the cracks, and they don't want to address that. They don't.
Okay. So, listen.
You know, I'm gonna play devil's advocate to the normal conspiracy bro that I normally am.
Indeed.
I think that, and I could be wrong, Brother Johnson, brother Juan, please correct me, but I think that part of the problem also is that the you know, whatever these niggas are, whoever they are that you know, that she did these acts to, they're not willing to come forward. They're not willing to say that was me. And if you can't, and she at any time could be like, well, I was just saying that shit. I made that shit up. That never happened. And without a actual victim to press charges, which I don't think any dude would come forward and be like, oh yeah, that was me that Cardi B did that shit too. I think that's part of the problem. And I'm just,
can I push back on that, brother?
Yeah, go ahead.
Respectfully, I gotta push back on that. The Bill Cosby, they went out and searched for those victims, all right? The same thing with all these other cases. When these allegations were formed, they sent out an investigative force or whatnot to investigate and see if these allegations are true. That credibility was not given for that Cardi B situation, and that she admitted to. She got on open airwaves and said that crap. So if there was no investigation. So that's kind of the angle where I'm coming from. That there's no Megan Law for black men. There's no there's no sexual assault cases for black men. Or we deserve to get raped in the ass. We deserve to get butt baked.
No, not at all. Not at all.
So that's the injustice and tragedy that I'm seeing here.
Yeah, what I'm saying, brother Negro, is that every one of those 54 paid plants against Bill Cosby were willing participants in the conspiracy against him. They were willing to come forward and pretend that this man did something to him, right? And what I'm saying about the people that Cardi B did what she did to, you know, are they willing? Are they? Because I haven't seen anybody come forward and say me too. I haven't heard anybody come forward and say.
Where's the senator standing saying, I'm going to protect your rights and build up the list so we can get this heifer in jail? You don't see the DA or the prosecutor taking that route, but they take that with Cosby, though. They'll take that with Cosby. So that's where I'm coming at, brother.
I agree with that wholeheartedly.
Well, gentlemen, real quickly before we resume, few of the family just came in. I got to salute the rest of the family that's checking into the kitchen. Salute to our brother Next Level that just checked into the building. Salute to you, brother Next Level, in the building. Salute. Also, I think I saw my brother Q from T in the building. LT2, brother Q, is that you? Salute to the brother Q from Let's Talk 2 in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Tap in, man. Tap in, Q. I know you probably want that Kamala portion, but tap in. Yeah. Yeah. Salute to our brother Q that's checking in, man. But no, listen, again, when we're looking at this situation, gentlemen, there's really gonna only be, well, this is the method at the moment, right? Unjustly targeting black men, right? And then if it don't fit, they're gonna make it fit later. Pause. Right? This is the thing. Build the case guilty by public, right? Before you're actually guilty. This is what they do. So again, I have listen, Diddy got a lot of accusations out there. Many true, allegedly, and others fabricated. Everybody, just like this dude right here, say he trying to hit a lick too, right? He trying to
dollars and just saying,
So listen to OG real quick. Look at it. Well, he ain't no OG, but listen to this yuck mouth motherfucker right here.
Saying there's nobody believed that was really Diddy beating Meek back in, but now y'all motherfuckers believe the video, right?
See, watch this. I'm of the opinion what you do in the privacy of your bedroom and who was with, that's on you. And if I shift now, I'll pivot the conversation and say this in reference to Diddy. Diddy was beloved. Diddy was beloved by WMD culture. Diddy was the standard. Diddy was the go-to. But like in the system of wiping down the culture, when they're done with their tools, they break them. He's broken right now.
Oh, Diddy, so you're telling me they're done with him now?
I'm telling you, brother, Diddy ain't the first. Diddy learned this from those in the business.
That's a
He's
fact.
not the
How
last.
come, what's his name, who had a hand in killing Whitney Houston? Clyde Davis.
Let's go there.
Clyde groomed Diddy along with Andre Harrell. Okay?
Okay.
But my thing, see, I see a bigger picture. I'm seeing that, okay, so our legends in the black community are living legends. We don't have statues of our heroes and sheroes. They're either in the grave or they're living among us. So white build down the culture can't go and snatch down our statues or dig up the deaths of our heroes. So what they do, they will castigate them while they're dead. Michael Jackson, okay, or anybody who, you know what, they have finally, you know what, they've served their purpose. Now let's just make them the face of debauchery. Let's make them the face of all things bad. Okay, I don't know whether Diddy did it or not. You were innocent to proven guilty, but I don't speak on another man's sex life because again, it's freedom. It's freedom. You can date who you want to, you know.
Right. Well,
the broken tool discussion is made very valid in that Revolt TV is not doing what it's designed to do, which is bring black voters back to the party. It's not effective anymore. It's not doing what it's supposed to do. And at the same time, there's all that black generational wealth that's just hanging out there. So there really is two reasons alone to bring him down. He's no longer an effective tool. So why not break it and then take that money, right? That money that can possibly find its way into the grassroots hands that can do something dangerous with it. And so I'm gonna use that as a segue to hit brother Chef's Cash App and hit Brother Vader's Cash App. Support black business, support black grassroots efforts. I'll leave it there.
No doubt, definitely. Feel free to hit our brother Vader, $ Vader Base, W, 2 double S's on the end there. If y'all want to support the Bass app,
And subscribe too.
and definitely subscribe. Yeah, he got a channel coming through, so definitely put that channel in my private chat, Brother Vader. I'll share it with the family. Yeah, but also, y'all, listen. I gotta say this, man. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a full buck about this whole situation. Okay. It's looking more and more like Black America got to hold this L, because we definitely propped Diddy up for many years. I remember all the Sean John colognes that I used to buy, right? The Unforgivable. I had to, when he came out with that Come To Me track, I had my Diddy glasses on back in the day, doing the slide. Also when he came out with that Every Breath I Take, everybody was doing that fucking dance. Everybody was doing. So we might have to hold this L, Black America. We might have to, yeah, man. That motherfucking dance. Everybody was doing that shit. We gonna have to hold that. Where my Q at? Q, tap in, Q. This is the only time I'm gonna agree with Q.
Yeah, we can hold the L because at the end of the day, he was us. He was black excellence. Don't get it twisted. Diddy made us look good. We aspired to be Diddy. I had Sean Combs, Sean John shirts, Sean John jeans. Come on, man.
You had them too.
Yeah, it was slick like that. It beat wearing some FUBU.
All right, that's a bubble fact. That's a fact. That FUBU never hit.
Okay, I'll take the L. I'll eat this L, man. Pause.
Pause. Yeah. Every scenario right now. And family, y'all in the chat, it's about 100 plus in here. Y'all holding that L for Diddy? Because I know a lot of niggas was talking about take that, or make this money, take this money. Ain't no way. You niggas was doing that.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing it. And when they first came out and told me, yo, Chef, you gotta hold this L for Diddy. I'm like, nah.
We have to do L. We have to, because again, we don't have too many shooting stars among us. Remember, it was white society that embraced him. They gave him the green light. Diddy wouldn't be Diddy without white approval. Right. To be very clear. And until they found out he had those cameras in all the rooms and he got everybody on tape, that's when they said, Houston, we have a problem.
That's a wolf fact right there.
Then we came out and said, we're going to hold the vote. Because I remember that video when he was sitting on the White Couch. You know what, look.
Vote or die.
I'm thinking about vote or die. I'm thinking about, I'm changing, I think we need more. And I think there's time for us to start getting some type of, he didn't say tangibles, but getting something for our vote. So I'm about to tell my people, I think we need to hold the vote until we get something. And it was at that moment they realized they had a runaway slave.
It was at that moment. Yeah.
Nigga had left the house and started hanging out with the plantations.
Yeah,
okay?
Yeah. You was a house Negro, but you stayed in the field too long.
Mm-hmm.
You stayed in that's it right there. That Negro stayed in the field.
That statement you had up on the screen, Brother Nico unlocked it right there.
Yeah,
you had it up. He unlocked that right there. That's the key.
Yeah. Brother Nico was spot on with this.
That's right.
He was good until he started talking about, third independent black party shit. He was, y'all. He was. They paraded him around, right? He had the vote or die shit popping heavy.
Yep.
He came up with the revolt, black owned. Then he had his little, he got a little too. He became the uppity Negro then.
Doc, watch this. I don't think we understand the power of the mic. When you have a mic, you got an audience. Man, a mic sometimes more powerful than the money. Think about Malcolm, who had a mic, didn't have no money. Think about Martin, who had a mic, didn't have no money. These people understand the power of the spoken word. Okay, and Diddy had a mic and an audience, and he could persuade many. So he becomes a threat. But I say this. This is something we don't supposed to get afraid of. Don't be afraid to succeed. Don't be afraid to excel. Don't be afraid to be the motherfucking best. But know this, whatever you do, you got to expect resistance eventually. You're not going to be out here in this world with bright ideas, planning, execution, and don't think you're not offending somebody.
Right.
We get out here and don't think that we're offending somebody. You need to expect resistance with all the good that you do. Okay? And Diddy didn't anticipate the resistance.
Right. Brother Q, there we go. He's in this. Salute our brother Q.
What's going on?
Checking in, man. Salute our brother Q checking in. Q, what's happening, man? What's happening with you, Q, man? Talk to me, man. Yeah, Q, are you up to speed, man, with this debauchery, sir? Are you up to speed?
No, I actually came in the middle of when Brother Negro was talking about Cardi B and the unbalanced justice system.
Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, listen, it's a packed house full of brothers in here right now. But we're gonna get everybody up to speed. Let's move on to the next subject matter, y'all. How many people know about Diddy's secret PR weapon? If you don't know about Diddy's secret PR weapon, here she is, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Natalia Moore. I think I'm saying her name correctly, y'all. Well, listen, in lieu of all of this shit, right? She done jumped ship. She said, I'm getting the fuck up out of here. Okay? Yeah, listen. It's no way in hell this type of person right here has no idea what Diddy was on. Right? Now she's a very key pivotal person when it comes to public relations for Puff Daddy. She deals with all of that. You know, managing the publicist, all of that. This is the woman right here. Natalia Moore, I believe that's her name, y'all. Okay? Salute. Oh man, we got some folks in here tonight. Salute to my sis. Elevated, minded, in the building. Salute to you, sis. Good to see you again, sis. Salute. Yeah, man. Cass is coming through tonight. But yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, we need to make sure that we know who this person is. We need to make sure we know who this person is. So let me read a little bit up, right, on this young lady real quick. All right. We got an article coming in right here from the Irish Star, but they took a couple clips and copied and pasted it and all of that. Let's share the screen real quick. Okay, let me share the screen. Stop that. Let's bring it back up. Make sure y'all like, sharing in the meantime, family, as I bring this article up, because we need to get into this and see how the cradle is rocking behind the scenes. I want to make sure everybody sees who this person is, because again, I don't like the fact that they're going to try to allow another person to slide up out of here, right? This is another case where they letting them slip, you know. All these folks getting away with murder. Pause. Well, no, you know, no Meek Millie, right? So let's read on this. Sean Diddy Combs' PR maestro Natalia Moore has reportedly stepped down following the embattled rapper's shocking arrest in New York. Diddy, age 54, faced arrest on charges of sex trafficking and racketeering earlier this week and was left reeling when a judge denied him bail. Let me put her back up just so we don't forget who this is. Let's give her flowers, right? Yeah, you don't get to slide off into the sunset, Natalia. All right? Make sure everybody, huh?
Watch this.
Yes,
it's
sir.
one
Yes,
thing
sir.
when the state bring charges against you. State can mean county, city, the municipals. Okay.
Okay.
There's another thing when the feds bring charges against you. The two are not the same.
Well,
when the feds are bringing charges, that means they've been building the case for a minute.
Right.
She ain't going nowhere. She's not going nowhere. She can hide, but she's not going nowhere. Nobody's safe right now. And I mean that. He's just one out of the many dominoes that's going to fall. This thing has potential to unravel that whole entertainment music industry because, again, man, look, P. Diddy been doing this thing almost 3 decades. He know where the bones are buried. You got bones, then you got graveyards.
Come on.
He got a graveyard of stuff he got on folks, not just the bones, a graveyard. Okay. So a lot of folks are resigning.
Right.
A lot of folks are quitting, but the feds are already taking over it. It's just a matter of time before they get that subpoena and have to take that stand and testify under oath to what the hell they done saw, what they heard, and what they did.
Come on.
Hey, brother Juan.
Yeah.
Go ahead, brother.
I actually, to second your notion, bro, I actually think Diddy's the low-hanging fruit.
He is.
Because when you think about it,
come with it.
How many people we know, and in all honesty, everybody could use their experience, what they know from secondhand information, books we may read. How many people we know have ever been raided by Homeland Security?
Come on with it.
This is actually unheard of. Usually it might be the feds, ATF, but he was raided by Homeland Security in March. And if you listen to some of the statements his lawyer is saying, his lawyer is like, look, it's no big deal, but sometimes you got to squeeze one to get the rest of the juice.
I posted in the chat, Brother Q, when did consensual sex become a felony? Somebody got
consensual freaky sex.
Yes.
By adults.
We're not talking about people who was held hostage. We're talking about people, and I'm not saying some wasn't. I'm saying in the bigger scheme of things, right? They didn't say nothing for decades.
Juan, that was his lawyer's argument. She had her own place, and they were in a consensual relationship for 10 years. It's only one victim.
They received benefits.
Yeah.
They did not go into this thing not knowing what the price is for stardom, for fame. Bussy, all of it.
hey, brother Juan. The interesting thing, right, is that in that charging indictment, it's racketeering. They're basically saying Bad Boys Records was a criminal enterprise.
Well, again, just like YSL. Well, what about Clive Davis?
Come on.
What about Weinstein in the entertainment business? See, we got to understand that there's 2 types of laws at stake. You got the criminals and the lawbreakers.
Right. Come on.
They call black folks criminals. They call white folks lawbreakers. Okay.
Come on with it.
So I'm not siding with P. Diddy, Puffy, Sean Combs,
Brother Love,
right? I'm not siding with him, but I understand the system of white male dominant culture And like I said earlier, when they're finished with their tools, they break them. You know, I'm not even sure he's going to survive. Like what's the guy with the pedo island? He might even survive this.
Hey, Chef C, you know he in the hood, right?
Who in the hood? Epstein?
Yeah, Essex County.
Oh,
Puff. He in Essex County.
Nah.
Nah, he ain't in Manhattan. They had to house him in Essex County.
That's crazy. Oh, he by your old neighborhood, brother Q.
You stupid.
Yeah, he in the monster.
Yeah.
He in the green monster.
Oh man, listen. Let's play a little bit more of this, but real quick, y'all, real quick. Tanya, salute to you, Tanya, for hitting the Cash App, sis. Are you new to the program? Well, salute to Sister Tanya for hitting the Thank you, Tanya. I think this might be your first time in the program here. We always got several people listening in the cloud who never really say anything, but we appreciate your contribution, sis. Let's continue this conversation. Twiz, you in the building, man? I mean, Epstein Island, I mean, Twiz. I ain't even gonna do it to Twiz like that. Let me keep this going, y'all. Let me keep this going. Let's put your girl back up here. Give her the shine that she likes. I'm the particular cat that like to keep my eyes on these behind the scene people. Mm-hmm. Those are the ones that are the most dirty. You think the ones that's out front is on that fly shit? No. For all y'all know, she could be Diddy's madam. Bringing him the VIX. Bringing the VIX through to Diddy. Let's keep on playing this, though. Let's talk some more about this shit here. Let's see. Traffic racketeering earlier this week. Oh, they hated on me. Let's bring it back. There you go. All right. Here we go. There we go, family. All right. Trafficking earlier this week and was left reeling when a judge denied his bail, mandating that he stay behind bars until his federal trial. Let's keep on going. His attorney, Mark Agnifilio, declared in court that his client is innocent, man with nothing to hide. Yet reports suggest that Natalia has made an abrupt exit after over 2 decades of collaborating with Diddy. Let's stop right there. She knows where the bodies are buried. Fuck is we talking about? Diddy has an idea, but she set up the damn excavation. She did it.
Chef C, even to the point that these people, it's so wicked what's going on with Diddy. Remember a couple months ago, I don't know if it was his attorney had to resign or something because Lady Gaga was like, if you got him as a client, you can't take me as a client. This is
a celebrity Rico in the making, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I gotta tell you, brother Q, like this, these folks have been allowed to go on for way too long, sir. But I mean, this is diabolical shit here. But finish your thought, brother Q.
It serves notice to us because this is not the first time, like Brother Juan said. Diddy ain't the first, and it won't be the last. But unfortunately, we continue to fall for the celebrity game and wanting to be close to these people and not understanding you can get your bread and lay under the radar. You can get a lot of bread and lay under the radar. But for every Diddy that they just took down, it's 25 more that they just gonna prop up. Mm-hmm. And they gonna be the ones talking about Diddy. Oh, he this, that, and third, this, that, and third, man. Like at the end of the day, man, this stuff right here is really crazy when you think about this stuff was in the privacy of this man's home. He didn't get charged with kidnapping. Nobody, like, you mad at him because you wasn't. They basically mad at Diddy because they wasn't invited to their freak offs.
Q with the motherfucker. Salute to brother Q in the building. Listen, Yeah, they might have been mad because some cats get pissed off when they don't get invited to after hours brunch parties. To go ahead and sip on the spiked mimosas. You know what I mean? So hey, this could be another thing as well. However, I want to keep the spotlight on this young lady, Natalia Moore. Okay, I hope I'm saying her name right. Moore. MOAR. 2 decades working with Diddy. What does that mean, family? She was there. Okay, let's make it plain. She was there with the Cassie incidents.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she was there even with Puff Daddy's ex-wife. What's the sister's name? Come on, somebody help your boy out.
Kim Porter.
Kim Porter.
Kim Porter. She was around during Kim Porter. This one right here. This one right here. You want to talk about bodies being buried? She knows everything.
All right, so watch this.
Okay.
Every shepherd has dogs.
Come with it. Come on.
Every capo has a lieutenant.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if you in the gang, if you in the mafia, it's lieutenants.
Right.
And every executive has managers, secretaries, somebody who, you know what, I need you to take care of this. And they take care of it because you know why? Because they close to the golden goose. Okay? This is no more different than the young lady who snitched on Kevin Hart. The one that was real close to him and decided when they fell out, put his business out there. It's no different. Well, it is different. It's very different because Kevin Hart probably be caught up in this team too.
You bet. I bet his ass is that little bastard because again, Kevin Hart came out of left field, right? How you go from nothing all the way to having your own movie?
Because Diddy stamped that. Pause. And Usher, pause.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, we're talking about some of these household names became household names because they got stamped. They got the back blew out.
Pause. Right. That's crazy. Listen, I Brother Vader, I see what you sent me. I'm gonna try to open it up shortly when I get a little window here. But yeah, listen, I understand you. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, to be very clear, let me simplify it for all you scandal watchers. Natalia Moore, is P. Diddy's Olivia Pope. Let me say that one more time. Natalia Moore has been P. Diddy's Olivia Pope for the last 2 decades, ladies and gentlemen. She knows exactly where the bodies are.
Let's keep it 100. Every good boss has to have a cleaner. You got to have a cleaner, somebody who's willing to clean up behind you and make stuff evaporate. Let's keep it 100. If you in those levels, those executive CEO levels, and you're not a 100% upfront, upright, you find people who want to be a part of the thing so bad that they're willing to clean up your mess. Okay.
Well, you know what? Listen. I just want to make it like, let's look at it on a different angle, y'all. And salute to the over 140 in the building with us. When you look at a Natalia, right? Just look at this picture. She looks innocent. You don't think this chick could hurt a fly?
No, she don't.
No, she don't. No, she don't.
She looks innocent to me.
She looks
innocent. But you know what kind of innocent I'm talking about? I'm talking about Kamala Harris innocent. Yeah.
When you go to the pet store and you buy a fish bowl, right, and you say, well, hey, what can I do to keep this this fish bowl extra clean?
Right.
And they sell you these little things with lips that look just like that chick. And that's the cleaner. She cleaned the bottom of the fishbowl. She keep that fishbowl looking tidy. That's what.
Yeah,
she
yeah.
is.
Shout out to my sister, Elevated Minded. Natalia probably got the 1,000 bottles of baby oil for Diddy.
Again, we're
And
talking
she
about
know,
the
and she more than likely know, she more than likely knows exactly how Diddy was using them.
But look, watch this.
Oh.
They dropping out stuff like bottles of oil. But if you're having sex, you're gonna need some oil. And if you're having a lot of sex, you need a lot of oil. we can't wrap our minds around mansions, parties of hundreds, and they all have the same
freak
mentality in common. They expect oil. They expect unlimited pleasure, like hedoism. Hedo with a little executive attached to it, a little flavor attached to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Through time immemorial, women that are properly motivated have self-lubricated. But
again, I don't
have a man needs that oil.
Listen, let's keep reading this, family. But again, I am happy. Listen, I don't know why more folks aren't covering this diabolical witch here. Huh? Why Chef C got to dig in the grave and pick this out?
They gonna cover her when she take the stand.
Yeah.
She's the secret weapon.
She's Jasleen Maxwell.
Well, again, the only reason why they got Diddy because an insider, somebody very close to him, gave him up. Okay, it wasn't just Cassie. There was somebody real close to him gave him up.
I wonder who this could be.
Let's
read some more of this, though, gentlemen. Let's read some more here. Okay. Yes, indeed. Okay. His attorney, Mark Agnavilli, declares in court that he is innocent, of course. Yet reports suggest Natalia has made an abrupt exit over 2 decades of collaboration with Diddy. The 55-year-old served as head of communications hold on, let me say that again. The 55-year-old served as head of communications for Diddy's multi-million-dollar business, assisting celebrity with his fashion line and fragrance collection, and was always ready to refute any sex trafficking claims. The Daily Mail reports that Natalia now gone, her phone disconnected, and her email address rendered no longer active. Let's marinate on that right quick. Yes, indeed.
So she's been around him since she was 35. Young, impressionable, with Diddy, eyes all bright, just glad to be in his presence. What can I do to serve you, boss? I need this from you. And he probably done tapped that too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Listen. Let me tell you something, man. And salute to everybody. We're going to go through the brothers real quick. Pause. Again, y'all make sure y'all share this thing out. Make sure more people are bringing up Natalia. Make sure more people are looking into her. This is the lady that I want cats to start zooming in on. You think Diddy got the keys to all of the folks because he got his little videotapes? Nah, she's the one. I'll put the skillet on that. She is the one. Knows everything.
Hey, brother Chef, can I comment about that woman?
Come in. Yes, sir.
I think that we should be looking at her as a prototype of these type of women that the industry put around us to harm and derail black men. to destroy their legacy. I think that we need to expand that and say that, you know how they got they have a profile, a character profile of a criminal. That's how we should be looking at that. That's how we should be looking at that.
Well, I to a degree, I can second that. However, Diddy's degeneracy dates back all the way to his Howard days. Diddy has been on some wild shit. Allegedly, been on some wild shit for ages, y'all. You know what I mean? So I listen. All Diddy did, and possibly even this young lady here, was found their quote unquote tribe. Okay, she found her people. Degenerates is gonna get busy with degenerates. There's a particular mindset with certain folks, whether you black or whether you look like her. You know, that's a mindset. Shit, ain't got to do nothing with no black folk. It's degeneracy at the core of it all. Brother Q, I mean, listen, talk to me, Brother Q. Am I reaching with this? 20 years working with Diddy, head of communications. So she's the one reaching out. That's my thing. Am I reaching with this, saying that she's at the
she
the middle of all this shit?
Chef C, she knows where, like the brother said, she knows where the bodies is buried, and also she gets the temperature of the room. She's the one that knows, that gets the heads up, the phone calls, you need to stay clear away from him because this is about to go down. Like I said, I make reference to something his lawyer said. His lawyer basically said, look, Diddy flew to New York City because they knew they was getting arrested. And he actually was about to turn himself in, and the prosecution said no because they wanted to make a spectacle of it. So, this woman, she knows everything. She's probably a star witness. And if she's not a star witness, she's getting low.
Well, yeah. I mean,
when you start getting rid of your email address, damn.
Low. Right.
And I won't be surprised if it comes out, Chef C, that she isn't even the person that she's been saying she was.
Come on.
It's not just too far-fetched that somebody has an industry name and that's not who their real name is. And then when it comes time for us to find her or him, we don't know that person never existed. Everybody don't leave a digital footprint. Some of these people don't even got a driver's license.
Right. And they go on the aliases for decades.
Yeah.
So now I feel you, man. I mean, the mere fact that she just got ghosted just like that, no email, no nothing, nobody, no comment. You're not available for comment.
And the amazing thing, Chef C, like you said, you dug it up. Do you know how many people in the industry know her? They all know her. She's been involved. Like you said, she's been at the party. She probably was sending the invitations out.
Come on, let's be clear. Head of communications.
Yes.
That's so all we gotta say.
By default, she knows what's going on.
Like she has to know. It's literally her job to know.
But look, to know what? Because watch this again.
Come with it.
When did consensual sex become a crime unless it's a minor?
And
when
that's even a thing.
Yeah.
And like Brother Juan is saying, that's even an issue. She could be getting low for various reasons, man. Because she knows some stuff, right, wrong, and indifferent. So she could be in fear of her life from powerful people. So it's going to be another chapter into this saga, man.
Well, you heard it. Listen, everybody hearing it first right here on their next podcast, tapped in with the Angry Black Man's Book Club, Pat Talk number 39 is bringing it to you with Natalia. This one right here, I'm telling everybody, mark it today. You better keep your eyes on her. She's the one. I'm telling you.
Hey, Chef C. You even had everybody on social media trying to figure out where the hell is Bentley Farnsworth at.
Farnsworth Bentley. Where that nigga?
Like, where's he at? You can't. You would think that a person that was that high profile during the height of his career and being Puffy's personal assistant, you would be able to, TMZ would be able to run him down, see him somewhere, know where he working, coming through an airport, because that's all TMZ do is squat at these airports. You would think somebody would have seen him by now.
All they can find are that nigga's Argyle socks.
Right.
Exactly, Vader. You can't even get a statement off the cuff, a no comment statement.
Well, family, let's read a little bit more here. We got a little more for y'all. Let's make it make sense and keep her up there in the forefront. You can't hide now. I know you did the behind the scenes shit, but you was really out front. So let's keep you out front, Natalia. Let's keep you out front. 55-year-old. So her and Diddy grew up together doing the deviant shit, the degenerate shit. They grew up together. Okay? Again, let's make sure we got a good understanding. Diddy is 54. Okay? Diddy 54, she 55. I'm almost inclined to say, along with Clive Davis, she influenced and groomed, quote unquote, groomed Diddy with some of this degenerate behavior. Helped in that process. That could be a little far-fetched, but I'm telling you, man, especially with some of the shit. Never mind. Let's keep on playing here, y'all. The Daily Mail reports that Natalia now gone, phone disconnected, and her email address rendered no longer active. P. Diddy's first prison meal revealed after he denied bail. It was quite a choice. Never, whatever. This is all extra bullshit. An insider informed the publication this situation left her with no other option. Diddy was her entire world. Let me spin that back one more time. Okay? This situation left Natalia with no other option. Diddy was her entire world. She will surely be deposed for this if she has not been already. So again, that kind of relationship on and off the books, family, let's be clear, because when you with somebody that long, it's just human nature to relinquish some of your personal life to somebody like that. It's just how it goes. And then within those secrets being shared among each other, those bodies start showing. Once that information is then shared or exchanged among the two, this PR person, Natalia, has the choice to then separate herself from Puff Daddy. But after 2 decades of rocking with him, obviously we see what her choice was, y'all. She wanted to be around the fuck shit. He was her world. Let's keep on reading, family. The renowned Australian PR expert was handpicked by Diddy in the 1990s to join his team, and she played a pivotal role in transforming his image from a notorious rapper to a polished entrepreneur. She also stood by him during accusations of mistreatment from his former partner, Cassie Ventura, who filed a lawsuit against the music mogul last November, y'all, which we covered. Which was swiftly settled privately, right? Let's continue. When U.S. officials raided Diddy's properties in March amid the ST investigation, his chief communicator, Natalia, staunchly refuted any allegations of his participation, with the insider noting. Natalia stuck with him after that. It is now reckoning time for him and for everyone else involved. Let's keep on reading. Let's read it.
Wait.
Let's
Can we
read the
slow
last.
that down? Wait. Can we slow that down? I want to comment on something.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's funny. Just like these tethers out here, they always want to take on the success, but when it comes to the downfall and the degeneracy and the criminality that they bring and that they engage with, they run silent on that. So I peep all the accomplishments that you have ran through about her shaping up the Diddy enterprise, but when it comes to the negativity of what quote unquote the Diddy enterprise perpetuate, she's nowhere to be found.
Of
She's
course.
nowhere to be found.
Well, brother Negro, that's the way the cookie crumbles, sir.
Well, I detect a little bias from the editor.
Right. Just a hint. I do detect a hint of bias there.
Nobody is dealing with, and I never saw the lawyer speak. I don't know what he said. I'm only telling you from my eyes that this sounds like consensual sex being charged as a felony. Unless you can show me and provide the evidence that there was minors, juveniles involved. This just seemed like, sex with grown folks becoming a felony. And we got to be very careful about how we tread with this, because if we make this out of something that it's not, and he gets convicted, then we all have to re-examine our interactions with people. Okay? Again, I don't know how we go from, and I saw some of the charges, but for me, I'm seeing none of these people said nothing for decades. And they still haven't said nothing because they all benefited. And even the ones who are talking, they never made a police report. Okay? So this is just, for me, is WMD culture sending a message to Black America. This is buck breaking, man. Okay? That we still own you. And when you flip on us, we'll flip on you. Okay? I'm not saying Puffy's right or wrong. I'm not saying he's innocent or guilty. Because until he gets his day in court, he's innocent until proven guilty. I'm going to say this again. He's innocent until proven guilty. Okay? No matter all the stories you heard and hear, who he done smashed and who he done slutted out, or gutted out, or bussied out. He's innocent until proven guilty. I land my plane with that.
Yes.
Can I comment on to that real quick?
Go ahead, brother D. Go ahead.
Okay. What I'm seeing is that the socialization of between men and females, males and females, is being tampered with. We're in a point that they're, I would say they're impeding on the rights of reproduction. Like, where's these women at for my body, my choice? Where are those heifers at? Where that's what I want to know in regards to this conversation, because the government is having I would say overreach when it comes to these type of relationships. So that's just an observation. That's all.
That's a great observation.
I second that with the brother Wu. That's a phenomenal observation. Listen, let me read a little bit more, but no, that's a great observation, because again, the Me Too thing, well, just all of these all these little stupid movements, and nothing against any victims or whatever it is. However, a lot of them just seem to have a lot of biases to them and selective outrage. So I always look at it sideways when I start thinking about this, because they pick and choose. And I feel like it's a bird that gets sent out, a targeted bird that gets sent out when they mobilize when it comes to these things.
And watch
But
this, Doc.
It's the homing pigeon. That's
And
what they
watch-
call it, the homing pigeon.
And we can't forget this. In this system of WND culture,
right.
especially in this political system right now that's going on,
Right.
when things are not going right with the Democrats or certain party, they need a big distraction.
Right.
They need something to take their eyes and the ears off of their candidate, or it could be even Trump. We need a big distraction, okay? Because I think again, you know, I know how to look at, man. I know how this thing works, and this to me, it's like the Epstein case.
Absolutely.
It's just a distraction.
I mean, again, listen. Right after, let's be clear, y'all, and I'm gonna second you on this, Brother Wolf, and I touched on this earlier today during the bike ride. Ladies and gentlemen, anytime something significant kind of happens with Trump, particularly, you know, there's another case or allegation rolled out about P. Diddy.
Mm-hmm.
There's always some kind of proximity shit going on. You know, this most recent one, the attempt on Trump, and then next thing you know, now Diddy gets arrested. Not even a whole 3 days later, Diddy getting arrested. So yeah, I think Diddy is the guy that's assigned to run proper media propaganda interference.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You know, and there's several ones that they have out there that's on regular payroll. Shout out to Plies. Plies is you know, he's the information guy, the misinformation dude, and the shaming. He's like a little insect, a very annoying insect. So you always can find those cats. DL Hughley, he's another one. All right. And you got the every once in a while that's bigger dogs. Shout out to P. Diddy. Nonetheless, you know, I mean, you got to have some things in place to protect this degenerate system.
Well,
right?
so watch this, Doc. Watch this. I think if you're playing chess, you have to know the importance of every piece.
Absolutely.
Blinds is a pawn. DL is a pawn. Steve Harvey pawns. They're not bishops. They're not rooks. They're not knights. They're pawns. They're not even the kings. And they're not even the kings of comedy. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
In this game of chess, I see certain folks as pawns. Plies is a pawn. I don't give him 30 seconds. When I see Plies, I'm looking like he gets nothing from me, man. Nothing.
It's a fact.
I wouldn't even. He wouldn't even look. If he saw me on the street, he'd cross the street.
Yeah.
Okay. Certain people, if you saw him in real life, you're like, okay, well, he really is like that in real life. He really is. You know, maybe I need to.
Right. That's that. There you go, Wolf. Yeah. That. Oh, he really that way, or she really that way.
Yeah.
And then other folks, you like, this is a goofy. You're a fucking goofy.
He's a goofy.
Yeah. So.
Wait. Can I comment on one thing? Why am I getting Willie Brown vibes from this from Diddy? You know. And looking at that chick, she looks so much like a young impressionable intern, like Kamala Harris and the Monica Lewinskys of the world. Is that what y'all brothers meant by innocent? Because that's what I got from that.
No. Hold on, brother Negro. Let me be clear. I'm just saying that the unassuming, right? Because a lot of these ones be freak nasty as shit, but they look innocent, like they look like the girl next door or the mother next door type. That's all I'm getting. But let's be clear. She's older than Diddy, so I'm inclined to believe that she semi-raised him. Okay.
Are you saying that she groomed him?
Oh yeah. Listen, head of communications. What made her so super qualified that Diddy had to go ahead and snatch this one? Right? I listen, when you chose, I also look at that too. You know what I mean? So again, yeah, this is the one. This is Ghislaine Maxwell. This is her. This is Ghislaine Maxwell mixed with Olivia Pope. You know, all of the above in this one right here. She's the one. I'm just saying. You know, allegedly. I'm gonna leave that for right now because this is public platforms bullshit. But
she could have been an agent for Mossad.
That part, brother Q. I mean, again, you know what? Let me read some more of this, y'all. Let's read some more of this. Let me see. Hold on. Let's read some more of this here. Now, the renowned Australian PR. Let me get into that. The renowned Australian PR.
Hey, wait, brother Chef. And
Yeah, go ahead.
they're saying that this incident is destroying her brand and her credibility. That's the one thing I do want to highlight, that I am kind of pissed off because Diddy made that woman. Like, let's really be real about this. Nobody ain't checking for this heifer, but they're checking for Diddy because of the work that's through her. So we got to give things in the proper context. Not you, but
hold on. Birds of a flock together. That's all I'm saying. Listen, listen. It's a lot of chicks. Let's be very clear. Some of the evilest slave owners were females, white women. Okay. Some of the most degenerate, diabolical slave owners were white females. Some of the most degenerate, diabolical women today are your PTA members, your teachers, right? Your soccer moms. They look just like her. Very evil, y'all. So, I mean, I'm not putting nothing by this chick at all. I'm just saying she found her tribe, like I said in the beginning of this broadcast.
So I'll say this, Doc. I don't know if it's about tribe, but I think any man in leadership, any CEO, any president, any boss, normally he will find a female like Gaddafi. Gaddafi had his bodyguards were females. Okay, let's keep it 100. Mm-hmm. The slave master, he confide in Mammy.
That's a fact.
Okay,
that's a fact. That's a fact.
So normally, if you're going to be anything or go certain heights and depths, you're going to find you a female who's loyal to you. That ain't nothing new. I'm not putting the evil on her. I'm saying I don't put nothing past people who are assigned to you to protect you at the expense of losing their life because they know what they signed up for. Okay? I put a premium on loyalty.
Right.
Whether it's a male or female. You riding with me, we ride. We ride together, we die together.
Nah, don't do it. Come on.
Bad boys, bad female for life.
One of the other things that Chef said you was about to allude to was how maybe she was the whole time an employee for Clive Davis.
Come on.
And Clive Davis said, "Look, this is a young secretary. I've known her since she was a kid. Puffy, you'll be good to have her work for you." So her loyalty could be to whoever she was loyal to prior to Diddy.
Come on.
Yeah, look at it's a whole bunch of scenarios with this broad, man.
But look, now watch this. When you got 2 decades, that's like raising a child. That's 20 years. Yeah. When you 2 decades doing anything, that's like raising a child. 1 decade is 10 years, but 2, that's 20 years. We done exchange DNA. You know how I think. You know what I want. And you know how to get it done. I want somebody in my life.
He might have made the Valley out there with Russell Simmons already.
Man, I want that. Because that's hard to find somebody that will stay with you for 2 decades. These folks can't stay with you 30 days. 90 days, 2 weeks. Okay. I'm not going to piss on loyalty.
Come on.
So if you ain't got loyalty, you ain't got nothing. You get no correction. If you don't have loyalty, you got a hireling. Somebody who just what you gonna pay me?
Right.
You got a mercenary. I need some loyalty. So I look at her kind of different. 20 years.
Hold on. No. Well, say you ain't telling me you putting respect on this lady.
I put respect on her.
I'm
giving her respect. Man, she was with Puffy. You talking about as long as he was with his wife.
She an ally? She an ally, Brother Juan?
She's an ally.
No, she's a bottom bitch. She's a bottom bitch. Hey, can we keep it 1,000?
Hey, Brother Negro, the bottom is the top one.
Bottom or top to the bottom. It don't make. Look here. You have to put a premium on loyalty. Because you got a lot of dudes out here who will flip on you. She ain't flipped yet. She gonna probably flip, but she ain't flipped yet. Okay.
Yeah, that's 2 decades the hard way.
Come on, man. And you ain't never heard about her till now? And she behind the scenes, she's like a ghost, a shadow. You better put some respect on her, man.
Oh, come on. This camel. Wait.
Is that woman married? Wait. The real question is she married or is she married to the Diddy Enterprise?
I'm going to say like The Rock says, WWE, it doesn't matter if she's married. She was loyal, man. She's like a sister in the church who loyal to a pastor, and the sister got a husband at home, but she's more loyal to the pastor than her husband. Okay, she was loyal. Man,
you talking that shit tonight, huh? Well, come with it, now.
People don't put a premium on loyalty, man, and trust. She got his protection. He had her protection. Like I said, if you can't receive my instructions, you can't get my protection. And most people want protection, but you don't give a damn about my instructions. You can't get that.
So until it's to be seen, Brother Juan, she did right by Diddy.
Damn right she did.
Oh, that's crazy. That's
my brother.
Wait a minute. Wait. Are you guys saying that she was doing white business with Diddy? She was doing white business with Diddy? She was treating him white? Is that what y'all do too, brothers? Because I don't think that's really entirely the case.
I'm not saying nothing. That's Wolf. I'm going to let Wolf stand on that, pause. But
I'm going to say this. I was loyal to a department that wasn't loyal to me. Say this again. I was loyal to the police department that wasn't loyal to me.
Let me ask you, Brother Juan, you knew that while you was there, right?
Absolutely.
So until it remains to be seen, she's 10 toes down with Diddy.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So we need to put respect on her. I might have to,
Brother Juan with the wheel kick on the night show.
I might have to get out. We gonna have to get out our feelings a little bit, y'all.
When did we become offended by people who's loyal? Help me out, because we want a loyal woman, or we want a loyal man in our life. We want loyal children. We want loyal employees. When did we make loyalty bad?
That's great.
Help me out with this.
Listen, Brother Wolf, that's why I'm like, I can't really be too mad about what you're saying, sir. Because I know of many divorced Black American men who would have loved if their ex-wives were as loyal as a Natalia.
And they weren't even married. Wow. That says a lot about. Look at nothing but respect for me. And if she takes the stand and give him up, okay. If she get look here, because at the end of the day, like the scripture says, you got to save yourself too from this backward generation.
Brother Wolf, I gotta say something though, Brother Wolf.
Yeah,
I gotta say something.
Give it to me, Twiz. Come on.
I hate to say this though, Brother Wolf, but She's bagging out on him right now in his time of need.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? This is when the motherfucker need
Is
the
she
person the
really
most
though?
when he's going to jail. Didn't she separate herself? She's separating herself from him
She got low,
to
Twizzle.
protect her professional career. You know what
She
I'm
got
saying?
low. Can't nobody find her.
That's what I'm saying. So she disappeared. Yeah, she running. Hey, it's all person face for themselves, man, woman, and child. And that's what I'm saying. Now, I 100% with loyalty, because loyalty is the key to everything. Loyalty is dedication. Loyalty is passion. And everybody know you can't build if you don't have the passion. Not only that, the fucking devotion to be perseverance with it. But in her case, you got to understand how, hey, Brother Wolf, you said you was devoted to your job. I was with my job 27 years. You know what I'm saying? Because they paid me, they put a roof over my head, and they helped put my kids through college. So who not gonna be loyal and devoted to that? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we all know some of the best relationships is when y'all friends first, when you have a friendship or a partnership. You know, and the moment it all ends, once people start getting emotionally tied, once the commitment comes in, and then the restrictions, that's when everything goes bad. So me personally, as me being a single man, I just keep it friendship based, and I keep it professional. And if something happen off that, if a seed grow from that, fine, let it. But at the same time, I don't have any expectations. You know what I'm saying? Because expectations are dreams killers. Let's write these pages as we go along. And the same thing with loyalty. Let me show you. Let me see how true you are. Let me see how you are when I'm not away from you. Because we all know the best way to see somebody is not to look at them. You know what I'm saying?
So watch this, brother Twiz. I agree with you 1,000%. But my mind goes back to New Jack City.
Don't do it.
Rockabye baby. Rockabye baby.
I need y'all to go watch New Jack City.
I know who you're talking about.
What scene? When the big one, when Nino said, you know what, I'm not going down by myself. That's what Nino said in New Jack City. Okay?
Get that light-skinned motherfucker. Get that light-skinned motherfucker right there. I never liked you anyway. You like
right, right. That was Christopher Williams, right? He did Christopher Williams dirty.
I heard he's Jack. Didn't Jaguar Williams say he was getting his back bust out too? Wasn't Christopher Williams getting his back bust out too, Paul? Wasn't he taking that pause?
Yeah.
No, listen to me.
Allegedly.
Look, and I know there's a street code out here, but most guys ain't loyal to the street. Look, okay, you watch this. So let me keep it 100. When I became the popo, I broke the street code. So when people see me, no matter how good, how soft-spoken, how pleasant, how courteous, how polite, nigga, you a snitch. You a hot boy. You a hot boy. So I had to learn to live with my hotness for all these years.
Right.
Okay. Yes, I crossed the line to get those hot boys. Okay. But at the end of the day, you got to save yourself. If I'm facing 100 and I can get 20, I'm getting those 20.
Hey, let me hold on.
I get 10.
Hey, listen. Hold on.
That nigga said, I'm telling on everybody. I'm singing. I'm gonna hit them high notes. Mariah Carey and me gonna be battling.
And look, I got a precedent because I'm a Christian. Peter said on the day of Pentecost, save yourself from this backward generation. I'm gonna save myself. Okay.
Listen here, man. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, guys.
Across the nation.
Like, share, subscribe.
Brother Juan is in rare form tonight, boy.
I like it. Listen. He keeping it 100. I got to respect him. But
and that's why he's the lone wolf.
Full disclosure, I'm proud of
Hey, yo, family, y'all forgetting it's a full moon tonight, man. That's why you got wolf in the rare form right now.
Full moon. That's why.
Rare form. Yeah.
He said he's singing.
But ladies and gentlemen, shout out to my nigga Coach Sharpton. checking into the community.
Oh, Brother Coke.
Coke is in the building.
Oh, I
man.
love when Brother Coke comes from behind the
Yes, you did.
the pulpit.
Man, I'm enjoying this fine dining over here.
Yes,
Yeah, you feel
yes,
me? What, Brother Juan out here popping shoulders on niggas while he's sauteing them. He popping shoulders. I seen it, Brother Juan. Oh my God, man. You know, man, I'm out here enjoying this fine dining like Twizzle with my pinky out with my fork. This is some good eating right here, y'all. Diddy did it. Diddy did it. Diddy did it, y'all. If we can go to well, let me go to my verse here from Diddy and the Family. Verse, no, not verse 1, verse 2. You know, ain't too many verses in these Bibles. What the brother say? I'm chilling with this chick named Tondalia. Was a hot girl and everybody wanted to slay her, but she wasn't fond of players. Only wanted ballers to spoil with 6 figures and camcorders. So what you trying to tell me, dear? I got Mr. Bentley, Benson, and Mr. Belvedere. There go Bentley. And I just wanted to blow your mind. I'm talking literally blow your mind. My repertoire is menage a trois and exotic cars. Chilling with the hottest stars, and it ain't no stop to this. I can't help it. I'm an optimist. And I'm gonna make y'all head bop to this. Pause. And in the end, you gonna rock to this. Say my name. Come on. You know what, y'all? One thing I can say about Diddy, he didn't lie in his bars.
No.
It's a lot of rappers that can't say. Most rappers can't say that they don't lie in their bars. Most. I'm gonna say most. This man lived it. He lived his bars, man. I'm still on the roll of what did he do illegal? But this man lived his bars, man. You should have listened to him. Now I knew that Diddy was demonic, just by the way how he did Christopher Wallace with them demonic bars and all of that stuff. With the I ain't even gonna go down that angle. Yes, and by the way too, Christopher Wallace, I hear you. Giving homage to Diddy in your bars. Look so good, make me suck on your daddy dick. Yeah, all of that, man.
Yo, right.
All of that Diddy influence. Oh yeah, that verse I just dropped too. You don't want to know the hook because that's who is this? Pharrell? Pharrell Williams in that too.
But guys, it was consensual, and they never came back at him when he put it out there. So we talking about consensual sex, man. Nobody said nothing, and they haven't still said nothing. Nobody's pressing charges against Diddy except for Cassie and a couple of folks. But the majority of folks, they want to get some. They're trying to blackmail. Okay, let's keep it 100. Did anybody you mentioned just now say it wasn't true? They trying to put felonies on consensual sex, man. Man, y'all better hear me out this.
Juan Brulee niggas out here, man.
Okay, brother Juan, I see what you on tonight, sir. Let me read a little bit more of this, y'all. Let me read a little bit more of this. This is kind of crazy now.
Wait. Can I push back to this consensual sex thing?
Hey, hold on, Negro. Negro, hold on. Every time I'm about to read, you come. Wait. You coming about to? No, hold on. Let me read this paragraph, my guy. Then you go ahead and get in there after that. Pause. Real quick.
Sorry, sir.
Everything is paused tonight. Pause. Shit. The renowned Australian PR expert was handpicked by Diddy in 1990s to join his team, and she played a pivotal role in transforming his image from a notorious rapper to the polished entrepreneur. She also stood by him during accusations of mistreatment from his former partner, Cassie Ventura, who filed a lawsuit against the music mogul last November, which was swiftly settled privately, reports from the Mirror. Now, let's keep on going. When the U.S. officials raided Diddy's properties in March as trafficking investigation, his chief communicator, Natalia, staunchly refuted any allegations of him participating with the insider, noting Natalia stuck with him after that, it is now reckoning time for him and anyone else. Not long ago, Natalia expressed admiration for her then boss, recalling how she really relished his energy. As of recently of July last year, back in the 2018 PR Newsweek interview, Diddy himself lavished praise upon his public relations ace, remarking, "She had been in my corner for almost 20 years." Okay, let's keep on going now. He expanded on her significant role, declaring, "We've been through so much together. She's involved in all aspects of my business." Let's let that marinate for a second.
I'm good with that. Yeah, she's supposed to. She's the right hand. She's the right hand. Yeah, she's good. Look, man.
Hold on. Yeah. I wanted that to permeate for a second.
It's permeating for me.
We gonna let this, and then we gonna finish this off. And her leadership, passion, and hard work continue to exemplify the level of excellence I demand from my team. From Cole's Enterprises Global Communications to my personal PR, there's nobody I trust more to represent me and my brand. She know everything. Everything.
And she
rockabye Diddy.
And she should. But again, I mean, guys, if you don't have trust, what do you got? You got mercenaries. You got hirelings. You got to have somebody you trust. I told one of my back years ago, you had different agencies would come to the district with their guns and they lock up somebody, and we had to secure the gun. So you can't bring your prisoner to the cell block without securing your gun on your waist, because somebody could take the gun off you and kill you. And the guy from Metro, he coming there, he was torn between securing his gun. And I had to tell him, "Joe, you got to trust somebody. We don't want your gun, but you got to secure your gun. You can't have your gun out here processing your criminal. You can't do it." Puffy found somebody he can trust. The question on this feed is, who do you trust? Who's loyal to you? If you ain't got it, you can't speak like this, because I found folks who are loyal to me. And I'm loyal to them.
Oh, well, Wolf, listen, somebody check that moon outside. Wolf is on something different tonight. So I understand. No, but listen, the problem is no problem. The reality is, Brother Wolf, right, you are not wrong, sir.
Well, I know I'm not wrong.
With that sentiment.
Yeah.
That sentiment and that ideology, that thought process. Listen, you know how many yes, Diddy's a degenerate. Yes, he's diabolical. Yes. But this kind of loyalty.
Yes, watch this, Chef. And I meant to cut you off. Even degenerates, diabolicals, destroyers, they need loyalty too. Okay?
And the wild thing is, he ain't even sleep with her.
Some of your greatest conquerors had loyal commanders, had loyal captains, had loyal lieutenants. You ain't got an organization if you ain't got loyalty. Come on, man.
That part.
I'm not making her the enemy. I'm making her a friend.
See, but the thing is, he prima donna'd her. Everybody else gonna get slayed by Diddy. I'm telling you, that man lived his lyrics. Wait, what he say? Now hold up, stop. Now wait a minute. We don't stop, we rock, cause it ain't a limit. My aim is winning. I got Asian women that'll change my linens.
But watch this.
After I done blazed and hit them.
How many people walk this earth and never find somebody that's loyal to them? It's a shame to walk this earth for 2, 3, 4, 5 decades, 6 decades, and you haven't found one person who's loyal to you. That's a shame. He found somebody. And they built an empire. And WMD culture decided to break their tool, make an example, and show them to the whole world.
And you know what? That's the it's listen. This is some real shit Juan standing on tonight.
10 toes down.
Because she didn't come out with the Cassie. She said, I'm slotting. Now, self-preservation, or is it loyalty though? See, now we're looking at something different. Like, I'm saying it's self-preservation. It ain't got shit to do with loyalty, sir.
Have you ever seen the series Suits?
I have not.
Check it out. It's 2 seasons.
Okay.
It's about lawyers. And this one lawyer, he would always tell his group, I'm going to fix this. And he fixed everything. So you got somebody who's telling you in your ear, I got this. And he's been getting it. He's been having it for like 2 decades. What you going to do? Not believe him when he's fixed the worst of the worst? Come on, man. Come on. I'm a fixer. I got this.
So you saying she was a fixer?
She's Olivia Pope.
I'm saying that.
I said in the beginning.
They both fixers.
Olivia Pope, man.
They both fixers. Puffy would fix her stuff, and she would fix his stuff. Come on, man.
Right. Now that I didn't think of. Yes.
Now, see, here's the thing. You said, is it self-preservation or is it standing by the side? Man, if I'm objective about it, I actually respectfully, good sir Twiz, I had to push back a little bit on that one that she left him. I think that we think that she left him. You understand me? Like it might be on sometimes. Hey, I know sometimes with some folk it's like I can't. Nah, we ain't using no lines. I got this. Mama always said when you need something from somebody, so you got to go see him eye to eye. Sometimes it's harder for him to say no then too. You see him eye to eye. I think they might be talking on that level. Because why I say she ain't gone yet? Because she got to get half first. You hear all of them vows that Juan just laid out that man put down. I mean, in some states like California, that would be common law. Don't let her live up under that roof for 7 years too. Well, yeah, she gonna get half because this is civil. I learned with probate when Mama passed. I learned with probate that it's the same judge, and it's all contract law, all of that stuff. Divorce. I mean, sometimes when you got 2 business partners, it could be more financially trying than a divorce from a spouse. You understand what I'm saying? Like there's some business, some folk, they happy they alive after breaking some contracts. You understand what I'm saying? And they got their own paperwork together. So she's not going anywhere. I don't care if Diddy got that shit buried under a rock underneath Russell and Bally. She need to go out there and get half of that rock and Bally. Russell, get your ass up out of that lotus position and let me go ahead and get half of Diddy's bag right now. You already know what it is. I saw you 2 weeks ago. So I think just because she don't have no ring on that finger, don't get it fucked up, y'all, for real. She, as of right now, whatever Diddy got left, I don't care if he got 2 kibbles and biscuits up in that jail, she got one of them, or so she thinks. And I bet you she got the suits, Juan, to prove it too. Yeah. Don't let her tell.
Well, let's read a little bit more on this, y'all. Represently confined to Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, Diddy counts down to his trial following apprehension that has seen him face indictments for racketeering, ex trafficking, and promoting prostitution under accusations of managing a criminal enterprise. Despite the serious implication, he maintains his innocence, pleading not guilty to all charges. So that is that. She's running off, gentlemen, and listen.
Hey, Chef, I got a question for the panel and you guys.
Well, you got the floor, brother Negro. Yes.
Where are these charges at for Uncle Luke?
Yeah. Hold on, let me pray.
Hey, that's where I'm going at.
Let's
Where
go, Negro.
Yeah. Go ahead, go with it.
Yeah, because like, this is absurd. Like this man was having he had public freak offs. Man, this dude at least had the decency to do it in the privacy of his own home. He had freak dick in the public, all right? And he ain't get no charges?
Come on.
I'm just saying. I'm side-eyeing, man. I'm just side-eyeing.
Easy, beloved. Don't bring up Freaknik. It was a lot of people there.
But it was consensual. It was consensual. When did consensual sex become a felony, man?
Oh, yeah. I wanted to address that one. Depending on the sex, Brother Lone Wolf, like, for example, certain forms of sexes or engagement of certain other things could be a felony. So like, people want to think it's cool to have those multiple relationships, the polyamorous or where the hell you want to call that shit. No, that's not legal in the United States in certain states. I know that those are some of the things that are sex that is deviant that is not supported by the state, if you get what I mean.
Well, Negro, hold that thought, man. Let's wake that up a little bit. I just tripped over something. I was thinking about something, right? The consent laws. I'm not talking about the age consent. I'm talking about the he said camcorders in the lyrics, did he not? Or did I read that wrong? But Genius might be wrong, but I heard camcorders. Yeah. So that starts falling into the consent on recording. And that's Juan had my back on this one, but that go depend on what state you in and what jurisdiction. See, if you in New York, as I'm looking at right here, if you in New York, it's one party consent. That means that to all of y'all know, when you call Amazon customer service somewhere, when they say this call may be recorded, so we can use it for the future and bring you more quality. Bullshit. What they really saying is they covering the ass in all 50 states, letting you know that this call is recorded. Because if they don't do that, if you mess around being a two-party consent state, you just broke a law. You hoes. In New York, it's one-party consent. So that means you can walk around with a record button on all day, and people can get fly with you. Why you recording me? All of that stuff. They ain't got to ask you nothing. So just always, I'm learning right here. Just always assume you're being recorded. If you're in New York. Now in Florida, if Florida's two-party consent. See, that's where you can't, if you hide that camcorder up in the closet in Florida, that's a law broken every time that record button is pressed. I mean, you're gonna get right down to like what laws were broken. That's one right there. It's not just for phone calls. It's for video recordings too. And California, y'all, is a two-party consent state too for all of the swankies out there in the hills and whatnot. Yeah, that's interesting. Be careful pressing that record button. Might want to ask yourself what state you in first, because you might need to get a permission slip from your subject. And I land right there.
So I'll say this, because you're right, 1,000%. Unless you're having sex in the privacy of your own home, you must assume everywhere you go, whoever you're dealing with, that you're being recorded, even in public. Because you can't control the elements outside of your own home. So we must assume moving forward that everywhere you have sex, even with your present partner, boyfriend, girlfriend, hotel, motel, Holiday Inn, okay, outside in the parks, that somebody see you. You don't look both ways, you peeking, but somebody still see you. You got to assume you're being recorded.
Well, I'll say this, gentlemen. Surveillance, I mean, the privacy or the illusion of privacy, that shit is cooked, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, you cats still acting like they can hide. Everybody that even taps into these broadcasts, they know about you. Not even just this broadcast. They know about you, period, man. You got a smartphone, you're cooked. Okay? Ain't nobody moving off of Nokias anymore, the old school Nokias. Right? Damn sure ain't seen no motherfucking payphones in decades.
I may push back on this. Unless you're the assassin who tried to kill Trump the first time. They cleaned his whole record, his social media. They cleaned his house. They cleaned everything. We haven't seen a recent picture of him yet. The first assassin. So I'll push back on that because, again, man, I look at all this stuff as cover up, man. And I look at this as entertainment. This is not even news to me. This is entertainment. Your legacy networks are not news to me. They're entertainment. This is news because we off the record. We bring you stuff that people ain't even thought about. This is news because we're having a conversation. We're not repeating these echo chamber conversations. If you tune into this broadcast right now, you're not hearing this nowhere else. Not this perspective. No, because this is not entertainment. This is news.
Well, I say this, sir. Let's go ahead and move on to the final subject matter here. This is gonna pretty much go kind of fast, but there's a lady who came out and was talking about how your girl Kamala Harris gets busy or has been getting busy, and she locked her ass up. Kamala been locking motherfuckers up on GP just cause. Okay. And this lady recalls that situation when she was locked up by Kamala Harris. So I want to kind of bring this to the forefront here. So we're gonna say fair use real quick. Let's bring this up real quick, y'all. Now, again, this is a Kamala Harris production, quote unquote. Let's peep it here, though. This lady came out again. She was locked up unjustly. Her daughter was suffering this or whatever it is, and Kamala thought it necessary to put her in the back pocket and get her the fuck up out of there. So let's go ahead and play this. Fair use, y'all.
At my house, and they started banging on the door. They told me I was under arrest for my child missing school. I was shocked. I said, but my baby is sick. The school knows that. And they said, go talk to Kamala Harris. Place your hands behind your back.
My mom did nothing wrong. We did everything we were supposed to. I was always bringing doctor's notes, always calling the school to let them know that I was in the hospital.
But my hell was just beginning. They gave me 2 charges. I spent the next 2 years in court fighting these charges. Kamala assigned her nastiest prosecutors to my case.
My homicide prosecutors, my gang prosecutors. And they went over there and I said, when you go over there, look really mean.
All the time I had to spend going to court, I was struggling to care for my shame.
We are going to make sure that you face the full force and consequences of the law.
I lost my job and couldn't pay rent, and we got evicted. I became homeless. We had to move into a motel.
And I ended up being in the hospital a lot during her trial. And in that hospital stay was when I had my stroke.
I had a stroke about 4 or 5 days ago. And right now I'm doing pretty good. My hand is doing okay, I guess.
Let's be clear, my values have not changed.
Look, I am not a political person, but I want people to know what Kamala Harris has did to me. If she do it to me, she will abuse anyone if you give her the power.
The truancy program got a lot of criticism too. Did you actually lock anybody up?
No, we never locked anybody up. We did prosecute some cases, but far few, only about 20.
My message to all Americans, especially Black Americans, do not trust Kamala Harris.
Now, Kamala been catching bodies off them truancies. That was just part of what she did. Damn, shout out to Brother Twiz. He took off. But yeah, Brother Vader, I think, is Brother Vader still in here? Oh, no, he had to take off too. Them truancy Jones, Kamala was running it up, getting her numbers up.
Hey, don't forget about those legal weed smokers too. She was locking them up while she was smoking the Tupac, cackling and laughing all the way to the bank.
Smoking the Tupac. That's a fact, Brother Negro. That's a fact, man. Let's bring up something. I'm getting a little help here to make it again. Even in that one little clip I just saw, we show you the back and forth sidestepping that your girl Kamala Harris does. Right? She's not really standing on absolutely nothing. However, you're supposed to believe that she's for you. So let's go ahead and play a little bit more of this here. Shout out to Kamala Harris being the bust down that she is.
Were it not for the education I received. And I know many of us will say the same thing. And I believe a child going without an education is tantamount to a crime. So I decided I was going to start prosecuting parents for truancy. Well, this was a little controversial in San Francisco.
Why are you laughing? That's a nervous reaction, y'all? What is that? Is that what the fuck is that? How you laughing about saying you locking motherfuckers up on GP? Just cuz. Anyway, let's play some more.
And frankly, my staff went bananas. They were very concerned because we didn't know at the time whether I was going to have an opponent in my re-election race. But I said, look, I'm done. This is a serious issue, and I've got a little political capital, and I'm going to spend some of it. And this is what we did. We recognized that in that initiative, as a prosecutor and law enforcement, I have a huge stick. The school district has got a carrot. Let's work in tandem around our collective objective and goal, which is to get those kids in school. So, to that end, on my letterhead, now let me tell you something about my letterhead. When you're the DA of a major city in this country, usually the job comes with a badge. And there is often an artistic rendering of said badge on your stationery. So I sent a letter out on my letterhead to every parent in the school district, outlining the connection that was statistically proven between elementary school truancy, high school dropouts, who will become a victim of crime, and who will become a perpetrator of crime. We sent it out to everyone. A friend of mine actually called me and he said, Kamala, my wife got the letter. She freaked out. She brought all the kids into the living room, held up the letter, said, if you don't go to school, Kamala's going to put you and me in jail.
All right, let's leave it right there. Let's have it. Go ahead, Brother Wolf. Yes, sir.
I may have to push back. Watch this. I may have to side with Kamala with this.
Oh, shit. What the hell? What's going on with that moon right now? Somebody got to help me and understand this moon.
You remember when I told you about 2 broadcasts ago that the police had become the surrogate fathers in the neighborhood because there were no fathers? That we went from going from handling serious calls to check and advise, check on the welfare, check on the children, or just females calling their police officer friendlies to come and help and assist with telling their children to go to school. And I personally have said, where is the male in the household? There ain't one. Where's your brother? There ain't one. Where's the father? There ain't one. Where is the uncle, nephews? Is there any males you can call outside of calling the police to help tell your child to go to school? Because that's not a police issue. So how do you convince grown-ups, right? Or compel them to get other people who are responsible adults to help assist with your child going to school? Because if they don't go to school, they're going to be truants. So you got to shake them up. You got to put the fear of the law on them. Because
can I push back on that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. The reason why I have a strong issue with the truancy situation is that it should be case by case and special consideration. We don't know, like for the incident that happened to that woman, that her child had sickle cell. That was something that that is a disease that disproportionately affects Black American people, and that's the reason why the young girl missed today. So that didn't warrant the parent to be locked up. It should have been warrant a program to help them assist them to do all different alternative ways of making sure that she meets the standards of education. And I feel like that was not awarded to that woman. It was evidently show that it wasn't supported or encouraged, but she needed that. So that was one of the things that I observed that was a problem. And how she was applying to it was more like a one size fit all. If you don't go to school, I'm just going to lock you up. I don't think that that's the correct way of handling that. And it showed, because she's sending innocent people to jail.
I don't disagree with you. I don't. I think that maybe fining the parents, because again, whether we want to acknowledge it or not, we've lost about 2 or 3 generations of children. And I personally saw the children literally not go to school. And they turn out to be the ones who become the predators in the neighborhood. Somebody has to address the truancy, which is off the radar, off the chain in most of our communities.
And so can I push back on that too?
Yes,
look at the school. Look at the school system. You got some of these schools are teaching slavery was a good thing and doing slavery math and slave auctions. Do we really want to have our children next to the next domestic child terrorist that's going to shoot up the classroom? Like these are things that we don't get addressed, but the small hats get addressed. The Palestinian kids get addressed, but that stuff doesn't get addressed in academia. Like that doesn't affect us and our children. That's why I gotta put. And then we're spending tax dollars for this. So yeah, I think that they should go at it in that manner. I think that the way that they're doing it is definitely more detrimental than actually helping out the community as a whole. And she's targeting Black mothers with this nonsense. She's not busting down the single parent Karen. So that's what I got to say on that.
I don't disagree with you, but I think that where we've gone wrong was we sent our children. We turned over our most important, our most precious resource. It's not what's inside the soil. It's what's inside the mind. And we've turned over our most precious resources to a system that don't give a damn about us. And we expect them to teach us something that will undermine their system. Why would I teach your children how to undo what we've been doing for at least 5 centuries? It's ludicrous to think that they're going to teach us about us. They're going to talk to us. They're going to give us the little Martin, the little what's her name? Rosa Parks. A little Sojourner Truth, the little Thurgood. They're not teaching about no dang young Nat Turner. They're not talking about no Malcolm X. They definitely talking about no Ida B. Wells. Come on. So we've turned over our most precious resources to a system that don't give a damn about them and expect them to take. We are crazy in our own special, unique, crazy way. The Asians, the Pakistanians, the Israelis, they train their children in the homes. They don't be protesting about not seeing themselves in the book, in these educational books, because they get it at home. We're the only one who give our most precious resources to a system that don't give a damn about us and expect them to teach us something. I push back on
Well, let me play a little something else, because again, even with the mobilization of this fake ass propaganda and perception of, what Kamala Harris is, you can't fake the funk, right? When you're in unfamiliar territory or unfriendly territory, the reaction of the people, it's going to find a way to shine through, regardless of how much money is put behind her propaganda machine. They out here trying to sexy red Kamala Harris. Let me say that again. They out here trying to sexy red your girl Kamala Harris. But even sexy red had to cancel her tour because them tickets wasn't selling. Let's play this.
I was the first person to be a woman Attorney General of California. I was the first woman to be elected District Attorney of San Francisco. I was the first person of color to be elected Attorney General of California. Whatever. First. Welcome to the Role Model Club. It's tough.
Hey, y'all saw that long pause? See, when she's in a propaganda environment, pro-propaganda environment for Kamala, she can do that pause, and then the pause light will turn on for the crowd, and everybody clap for that bullshit that she just said. She paused so long and then realized, oh shit, this ain't one of those environments. I don't have a machine behind me. Let me move to the next point. Let me play it one more time so we all peep it. Look at that.
Being a part of the Role Model
Let me do it one more time.
It's tough.
Look.
Being a part of the Role Model Club means being in a room where sometimes you may be the only person who has had the experiences you've had.
Yeah, that ain't really land like you wanted it to land, Kamala. That shit ain't really land like she wanted it to land.
But you know what? I'll say this, Coach. When you're cosplaying and you realize that there's certain cosplaying roles you can't do, then you get caught. I mean, you can almost tell who's cosplaying because they got to find the right word to say.
Right.
Instead of just saying the damn word. She goes between being Asian Pacific and then black because she don't know which one she is. But when you know who you are, you just speak. You ain't trying to find the right words. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel for the cosplayers, but I know a cosplayer when I see it. I know of them when I see it. I know that they're not one of us when I see it, when I hear it.
Well, I second that there, Brother Wolf, because again, it's been rinse, repeat with her. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get ready to end this thing, and I'm going to give you something to marinate on here. Now, this young man is the former chief patrol agent at the border, ladies and gentlemen. And, pardon me, 1 second, family, 1 second. All right, Tommy with the Cash App. Salute to Tommy real quick, man. Pardon me, Tom. I've just been rolling through this thing. But I appreciate you here. Tom, I appreciate your support, man, supporting the program. Definitely tap in the next time. I think you kind of new to the program, but appreciate you hitting that cash app. What we have here, ladies and gentlemen, is the chief former patrol agent at the U.S. border, y'all. And he coming out here keeping it 100 and said, listen, the Biden-Harris administration forced me to cover up all the wild shit that was going on at the border. Oh, yeah. Your border czar was running interference and still is running interference. But she wants y'all to vote for her. Right? So let's go ahead and play this right here. He's spilling the beans. Fair use.
In San Diego, we had an exponential increase in significant interest aliens. These are aliens with significant ties to terrorism. Prior to this administration, the San Diego sector averaged 10 to 15 SIA arrests per year. Once word was out the border was far easier to cross, San Diego went to over 100 SIAs in 2022, well over that in 2023, and even more than that registered this year. These are only the ones we caught. At the time, I was told I could not release any information on this increase in SIAs or mention any of the arrests. The administration was trying to convince the public there was no threat at the border. Fentanyl is another issue. The San Diego area sees between 80 and 90% of the methamphetamine and fentanyl seizures annually for our entire country. With little enforcement at the border, these drugs were coming through in mass. During my last year in San Diego, the price for a single pill of fentanyl, for example, went from $10 to 25 cents. To make matters worse, during 2022 and 23, I had to shut down San Diego traffic checkpoints, which are critical for drug interdiction, because the resources had been diverted to the process and release mission. The large numbers also had and still have a negative impact on the San Diego community. I had to release illegal aliens by the hundreds each day into communities who could not support them. To quiet the problem, 2 flights a week were provided from San Diego to Texas. These flights simply brought aliens that would have been released in San Diego over to Texas. Each flight cost approximately $150,000. This was the administration's way to try and quiet the border-wide crisis in San Diego.
Ladies and gentlemen. Okay. If I'm going to end this broadcast, it better be done like that. So again, remember, they said they got a hold of everything that was going on. There is no border crisis. That's what Kamala said out her mouth, y'all. That's what your girl said. And now you got the former chief, Aaron Haiti, patrol agent at the border, telling you, nah, the shit ain't stopped. They just started flying them in. They moved the goalposts. Hence, why you're not hearing anything about what they plan to do of any substance when it comes to controlling that border, y'all. This is being allowed. They're aiding and abetting the very invasion that's happening here in your cities, family. This is treason. This is treason at its highest level.
I may have to push back on that.
Come on, yeah. Come on.
I don't think they moved the goalposts. I think they became very creative in how they bring folks here, and
okay.
I think that we may have pockets of resistance, like on social media, but in your day to day out here in these streets, I'm not seeing a lot of resistance. I mean, ask yourself the question. You may see it on social media, but are you seeing the resistance, the discontent, the revolutionary insurrection pushback in real time? You're not seeing it. I'm still seeing us We all got to get along. We
come on.
We all people of color.
Oh, Wolf on that type of time. Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
Wait. I can second that. Well, I can second that. Wait.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. Remember that video I showed you from downtown in Wilmington, where they had the Mexican Day Parade?
Oh yeah.
All those people kicked up dust. Not one of them really wanted to organize and do something about it. Yeah, I kind of agree with him on that. You have some people that are complicit, brother. That's a reality, and to go against the that they have to be. I just don't think some of these people have it in them, man. I just don't see it at this moment.
Watch this.
One of the biggest problems. One of the biggest problems with this is that those people who consider these people migrants, asylum seekers, immigrants, and they're not viewing these people as criminals because it's a crime. They're over here illegal. The problem happens because these individuals aren't in their city, taking over their resources. Come on. If you had to deal with this on a day in and day out, like Springfield, Ohio, like Chicago, like New York, and you saw it in your face every day, all day, believe me, you would have a problem with it. If you was down at the unemployment office trying to get assistance and they told you couldn't get assistance and you saw somebody coming in with temporary ID that didn't have their paperwork straight and they get assistance faster than you, then you would feel some type of way.
Right.
We have an issue in our country where a lot of people are individualists and they say, oh, I don't have a problem with it because it's not, the old phrase, what you eat don't make me shit. And that is the problem because most people don't see this stuff every day. They don't have to deal with it. So it's all good and it's okay. But you're a taxpayer. You got 4 pockets. The government is in all 4 of your pockets if you wear jeans. Local, state, federal, and county. And the bottom line is that we have to understand that these people are here illegal, whether we want them here or not, whether we like I want them to do my yard, or I like they do work, or, the phrase now is they're here to do jobs. They're here illegally.
Come on.
They're trying to frame it as they're here to work. What about the American citizens that's here to work? What about the people who are being forced to do labor in our prison system here to do? What are they here to do? The bottom line is that they've politicized this, and it's going to get worse before it gets better.
Much worse.
It's going to get worse before it gets better because at the end of the day, what we have to understand, a direct link to crime is poverty.
And that's
money. Streets gonna eat.
That's a Q fact.
They gonna eat. So when we see that they for example, if you got a bunch of people in New York City, if you think New York City, the governor and the governor of New Jersey, Connecticut, ain't gonna work out a deal like, look, because this is all a money grab too. These cities is doing it because these cities is trying to get this good money from the federal government.
That's a fact.
But they're just mismanaging the money. This is why Chicago is $1 billion in debt. Whoever that city manager or city treasurer was, they need to be fired immediately. Right. So these cities is taking this sanctuary stuff because they're trying to make some money. They're trying to get the bag. And then they can't cover the order. Chef C, you know how it goes. If you don't do your pre-con on your cooking, if you can't cover that order, you SOL. You'd rather make extra food than not enough.
Yeah. Because it ain't nothing worse. And that's a fact. Ain't nothing worse than having to feed a certain amount of people and not having enough.
Yeah.
And
like I said, it's allowing, and this is why it's so a major talking point in the political aspect, because I hate to say it, and you know, I don't want to get into Republican, Democrat, white or black. You ain't seeing this stuff in suburban America. You ain't seeing this stuff in real rural America. You ain't seeing it. I'm telling y'all, you ain't seeing it. I live in a very rural, I live in the suburbs, but I work in a very rural area in northeast Pennsylvania. You don't see no illegals.
And you're not gonna see them.
And you're not gonna see it.
Watch this. If you really, when you really go to the lower end of Florida, you don't see no Asian establishments. I have only seen one Asian establishment, and that was in Miami. I'm talking about like a restaurant. Because in our neighborhoods, you see a preponderance of Asian establishments. But down there, you may just see one, unless you're in the interior. If you're in the interior, you may see it. But it's talking about along that water in Fort Lauderdale, in Tampa, Miami, you're not seeing no Asian establishments.
And let me tell you, when you let me tell you about the crazy part, right? You ever meet somebody that's over here illegal, so they get arrested for any other type of crime, right? The first thing that they get mad when they get informed by ICE that they getting deported. The first thing that they do is they say, I'm not worried about it. My wife and my family, whoever's here with them, got the money. And then they'll tell you, like, you know, I done met some people along the way, and they'll tell you, man, they don't be stressing about why they arrested or what's going to happen with their well-being and what may happen in jail, because the reality is that you giving them 3 hots in the cot for 6 months until they get back to their homeland. That's better living than what they just came from. So now, by the time they get where they're going, they might have saved up a couple dollars somehow, some way.
Right.
And it's only going to cost them 10, 15 grand to make it back to the States. So the risk is high. The reward is even higher. The risk is going to an American jail. There ain't nothing. These people are criminals in their country. These people are the lowest of low. It's not like doctors, lawyers, surgeons. They're not busting America's gate down to come here, because those would be more of an exchange. You're getting the lowest of low. And I'm telling you, you know, I'm going to keep saying it. Streets got to eat.
That's a fact, Q. Real quick, gentlemen, we're going to get ready to break it down, but I want to say salute to my sister Elevated for hitting the cash. Salute, sis. Sound it out. Much appreciated, sister Elevated.
Hey, Chef C.
Yes, sir.
And Brother Juan know this too.
Yeah.
They can't even. Let me tell you why this is such a funny part when it comes to the politicians. They can't even chart the arrest by these illegals because they don't know who they are. They get arrested. You might speak a slang. You might speak a real for lack of better words, a dirty version of Latin or Spanish that you'll need a very, very strong interpreter.
A heavy accent.
Heavy. So now, before they figure out who you are, you can say your name is Juan Gonzalez. I'll just say that name, right? They run your fingerprints. Your fingerprints ain't in no system. So now it's 6-7 months before now you're a whole different person because you don't use the alias. Now you bust them down again. You get back in the country. Now you're a different person. This is an ongoing thing. They committing. We would want to say that we know that most people are not committing crime. But just look at Springfield, Ohio. This is a town of 60,000 people. They dropped 20,000 illegals there. Or people from Haiti. I'm not going to call them illegals. 20,000. That shocks the system. And then people wanted them there, but they didn't know that they couldn't cover the order. Because they thought, that the city, we're a sanctuary city, we could afford, we need the tax breaks, it'll be good for our economy, they're going to come here and work. Yeah, you think so. 20,000 people in a 60,000 people town? That's a lot of people. I grew up in the North area, and I'm telling you, I worked at ShopRite at East Orange. East Orange, New Jersey is the highest populated city in New Jersey per capita. It's real small. Nothing but apartment buildings, mass transit everywhere. It's overpopulated. It's these towns be open, and these are cities that we know. But them real rural cities, they can't handle that. They don't even be having mass transit. You might have one bus that might drive through every hour on the hour.
So, and Q, to add to what you're saying is, not only can they handle the numbers, they cannot handle the culture.
Yes.
See, we keep forgetting that they're bringing their culture. I think people got this mythical, magical idea that when you come to America, you take on American culture immediately. These people are bringing their inappropriate behavior to this country.
Yeah.
They don't know the rules. All they know is survival of the fittest. What we deem as out of order, they don't see it as out of order. They see that as, I got to do what I got to do to survive.
Well, gentlemen, I'll tell you what. On that note, let's get ready to shut this thing down. I don't know if Brother Coke or Brother Negro is still there. But Brother in the building, sir. Let me see. Brother Coke might have got dropped. Okay, all good. We'll keep it moving. Brother Negro, let them know what's coming down the pipeline, what you got shaking in the near future, sir.
Taking it day by day right now.
Yes, sir.
Dodging these Biden supporters, man. Right. Biden backyard, man. They packed out here in the street. I might want to do a collage one of these days. What is a Biden and Hall's supporter home look like? And you'll be amazed what type of flags are being displayed and everything else besides the political sign. It's very interesting. I see that when I just drive by in the neighborhood. How many Kamala signs are really out there? Who's really repping Kamala like that? You know what I mean? And I was just checking. I see some Trump supporters in Biden's backyard, man. Unapologetic. I'm talking about banners. Hell, all it misses is some fireworks. I think I might need to take a bunch of collage pictures. You'll see what I mean.
Okay. Salute to the Brother Negro. Let me go to Brother Q from Nest Talk. What's thinking, man? We got coming down the pipe.
Yeah, I've been kind of laying low, man. Just been trying to recalibrate.
Yes,
but
sir.
Hopefully soon I'll be back to doing what I do, man. Just trying to be aware of what's going on, man. It's a lot going on.
A lot.
They're giving us a lot as content creators. They're giving a lot of us. They're giving us a lot of stuff to eat off of right now, and it's like so much stuff going on. You don't know what to think next, but just keep your eyes open, be aware of your surroundings, and know that, as Brother Juan always say, no matter how this election is going to go, it's going to be a different America the next day.
Facts.
That's a fact.
So just be aware and understanding where you're going to fall in all of this. It may not be drastic. It may not even affect you directly, but it's going to affect you indirectly. So with that, everybody stay up.
Most definitely. Salute to Brother Q for checking in, man. And you know what? I want to echo your sentiment. Especially in those first 100 days after this election, I think that in them first 100 days is going to be something crazy.
Hey, Chef C, just a quick thing, real quick. I'm glad you said the first 100 days. Chef C, you need to put together a little panel, man, for us. And we need to talk about how they coming for the First and Second Amendment. See, everybody think they coming for the second. They coming for both. So that's something that we could probably do in the future real soon.
They definitely coming after those. They definitely looking to pack it up. Shout out to Kamala with her quote unquote buyback gun plan. Wow. how you disarming us while you put
mandatory.
Right. While you putting it in everybody else's hands. That shit is diabolical. But Brother Wolf, sir, let them know what you got coming down the pipeline, what you got shaking, how to get a hold of you, sir.
You can catch me on their next.
Well, hold on, because they gonna need this dude right here. Y'all don't fucking know how much y'all gonna need this guy. Let me stop this right. Get this off of there. LWFtraining.com. Y'all better stop acting like you don't need it. You gonna react too late, and you ain't gonna be able to get a hold of him because Brother Wolf price just went up. Y'all got to know that his price just went up. So again, I don't want to take away. Go ahead, Brother Wolf.
You're a great advertisement hype man. I love it. Yes, the prices have gone up because again, we're getting closer to doomsday. That's why. Okay.
I mean, hey.
So I'm just hoping that I could be, along with this panel, a symbol to change your mind. I think that we need people who are serious about change. Again, serious people do serious things. This was a serious conversation. And when we get together like this, man, we're trying to empower, enlighten, educate the people. But we want you to be about the move. You have to move. You got to do something. You just can't stand still and just watch people just tell you what to do. So if you don't go to lwftraining.com, find somebody in your neighborhood, in your state, your county, your city, your municipal to teach you to become a responsible gun owner, gun user. Better yet, it's thousands of channels on YouTube that you can go to. If you're not getting it from me or anybody else, but you need to be aware. You need to know the basics. You need to have your bug out bags in case. You need to have some stuff stored, water, utensils, wipes, anything. Because I'm saying eventually we're going to shift from a capitalist system to a barter system. What you got, it's going to be an exchange sooner or later. It's going to be an exchange. But you'll see me on these social media streets, whether it's Twitter, Social X, whether it's Instagram, YouTube. I'm no longer on Facebook. But you see me out here. And when you see me, just tune in. Because again, we're just trying to empower, enlighten, encourage, and get you ready for the things that's going to happen. I personally believe that the fix is in. They're going to declare her the winner. And it's going to be on.
Ladies and gentlemen, Juan J. Johnson, LWF Training, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, family, this was a good conversation, good build, 180 plus in the building right now with us. Y'all stuck in here with us, but I think y'all also found value in what we were showing. So I appreciate everybody on that. Ladies and gentlemen, again, we are getting close to the deadline, right? It's happening. The election is here. What are we talking about? A little less than 1 month, 1 month is some change, and it's going to be on your head. So I just hope that everybody's prepared to make the adjustments that are necessary to keep your family safe. I really get a little concerned about some of the family that tune in with us because they're not playing, especially this little evil heifer right here. She is not playing no games with Black America. And they sent a woman to take us out. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank everybody for joining me here today. And remember, in a system of white degeneracy, you stand for nothing, you fall for anything. My name is Chef C, and I'm out.